Good morning, everybody. Happy Fallout Friday. So I'm continuing our creepy, darker quest sort of thing here. We're going to head to the Pickman's gallery. I can't think of anything much creepier than that. Hey, David. Hope your Friday's going all right. Yeah, we got a couple things on our list. I went to Good Neighbor, talked to Hancock. You messaged me on Discord? Okay, well then I will check it. I see. I will check that, David. Is it the kind of thing I should check now or I should check later? Okay.
Like
here we are. It's our girl. Which one should we do first? Pickman's or MedTech? Maybe what we ought to do is go to MedTech and then we can get McCready's perk, presumably, and then hit Pickman's gallery. And try it out. What do we think? Is that an okay order? The Cabot House is a good one to go to get to Pickman. Let's just go to Pickman's gallery. Let's start with our headliner. Let's start with the one I advertised. I'm not trying to do a bait and switch on people. Okay. Oh, that you asked about that whole thing. Well, apparently Microsoft gave away the IP, like as in Bethesda is not the one in charge of making the next Fallout game, apparently. Okay, let's check. Inventory. We've got a little carry weight left. Ooh, we're still dragging around Crimbuz's tooth. I forgot to do anything with that, didn't I? Here, we'll put some plasma grenades in the right spot. Let's be sneaky. Let's roll with the deliverer for now. What are the Cabot robots fighting over here? Probably some raiders? Ooh, some scrap bots. Nice. Wow, these Mechanist robots took out the... You got this, Kate? The Mechanist robots really took out the Sentry bot. You know what I forgot to do? We talked about installing and uninstalling I need the Mr. Handy Red Eye. We talked about installing and uninstalling. I think that's a Minuteman. Yes, it is. The Automatron DLC because it hasn't been working and I forgot to do that. But I'm keeping it in mind. Ooh. Okay, I'll take his fusion cores. Kate.
Time
Come
to
here.
trade a few things.
Yes. You are going to carry some things, Kate. That's most of what I picked up, right? And some robot mods. That should do it. Where were you guys like a couple minutes ago, huh? The lantern guys scrambling to keep up. Shouldn't the lantern guy be at the front? I mean, I don't want to tell you guys how to do your jobs, but I am the general, so shouldn't the lantern guy be at the front? And what do we got here? Are these just bugs? We'll never hit anything with this sight at a distance. Oh man, I was hoping you guys were headed towards the Pickman gallery. That would have been nice. Oh well. We don't need them. Oh yeah? Well, okay, I'll jump on. Start up the voice chat in Discord, Dom. The people need to know, it sounds like. If you wanna chat it up now, if you think a dedicated video is better, then I can go with that too. All right, so we're right here, right outside the Pickman's Gallery. And if people don't know about the Pickman's Gallery quest, you go get it from Hancock in Good Neighbor. If you ask for work, that's what he'll tell you, is that this end of Boston has been getting, you know, quiet. It's been kind of going dark, and he knows it's Raider territory, but he wants to know what's going on. Well, jump on now, Dom. If you know, if you're good with some voice chat, we'll talk about what we know. And you can jump off anytime you need to, man. I know you got a busy life.
Feeling nostalgic or something?
Not really, Kate.
Could always get some cabs for that, I suppose.
Okay, I'll come at it from over here. Boy, the game made this poor raider look like he was running in slow motion. Here. You're gonna have a harder time finding me without my Pip-Boy light on, aren't they? Legendary. At this point, I'm the legendary one.
Oh, I know you're here.
Do they come around this entrance? Not that I can see. That truck will blow up at some point. And then I will probably lose my legendary loot. Let's go try to...
Don't leave anything behind that
There.
might be useful.
Find anything useful on him?
Eh, you know. Kate, you should be over here with me. Something tells me this thing's gonna blow. Something tells me. You got it, Dom. Not a problem. Scheduling anything besides this engine swap that I'm in the middle of is hard to do, guys. It's basically my whole personality now, is that I'm swapping an engine into my van. That's who I am. Until it's done, that has taken over. It is who I am. Oh, my hungry. You know, Nuka-Cola makes you hungry. It's like Diet Cola in real life. Fancy Lads didn't do it for me? What about, squirrel on a stick? There we go. A few engine fix mods on Nexus right now. Oh yeah, that truck's gonna go. Let's just get ourselves to the entrance of the gallery before it blows up, huh? The Pickman Gallery, here we are. A bolstering right leg. And we're still being sensed from something somewhere. That's interesting. Who would that be, right? Who would be sensing us? What enemy would have a bead on us here? I mean, we definitely don't have a direct sight line anywhere. Huh. Okay, let me take a quick look. What am I wearing on my right leg right now? That's the left leg. Just a regular old bit of combat armor. Oh, well, I guess we're putting this on. Look at that. It's not muffled or shadowed, so my sneakiness goes down slightly. But it's a better piece. Cavalier's left arm. I'm not going to get a ton of use out of that one. Look at that. This late in the game, at level 50 something, we got ourselves an upgrade. That is pretty awesome.
Nothing there now. What do you think?
Well, I guess I found out who was still sensing us. Right? This dude. He must... I think this is the guy who hangs out typically in that cafe over there. You're thinking of a Fallout 1 or 2 playthrough? Well, that's kind of brave. Okay, guys, here, let me show you something else. Not everybody knows that the Pickman Gallery can also be accessed via the rooftops. I don't know if the house can, but the entranceway to the Pickman Gallery, if a person were, let's say, crossing the rooftops of Boston from another direction, like over there, they could get to the Pickman Gallery entrance this way. Right? I mean, there are different ramps and things set up. A person could have come in from this entrance over here and gone over the roof to surprise the raiders at the entrance to the Pickman Gallery. They could have come... Let's see. What we got there? Oh, the ghouls. Right. Now, can I get back up here? It looks like I can. Yeah, I can. I can get back up here. See how raiders probably have set up these various stairs and steps and things like that. Let's take care of those guys. Why not, right? Is there another ghoul? Probably. There we go.
Whoa, whoa. You hear that?
Easy with the grenades, people. Easy with the grenades. Okay. So as you can see, there are various like rooftop paths people can take. You can come up over these roofs to get to the Pickman Gallery and come down on a surprising side of it to ambush raiders if you so desired. You see how far the rooftop connections go? I mean, I'm going back along the waterfront here. Oh, cool. Hang on, Dom. Let me jump over to voice chat. Let's get Dom on. He can tell us what he knows. Hey, Dom, you with us? Turn this up.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. There's Dom.
Hey, bud. Oh, you went all the way back to your mod list for me. Wow.
Go.
I'm flattered.
There we go. So, Dom, David, among other people, was interested in the news. What do you know?
Well, I've kind of been reading up on this to maybe do a video or a live stream of my own, and all the Fallout stuff basically stemmed from Phil Knight losing his job. He was the CEO of Microsoft for many, many years. He was part of the team that basically bought out Bethesda, more or less. And he was also one of Todd's buddies. So, you know, in the time frame that he was in charge and Todd was under his wing, they would have meetings where Todd would basically say, hey, Phil, I need some money. And Phil would go, okay, here's a blank check. But at the same time, he never really pressured Todd to do anything new with Fallout. It was just whatever you feel like. You have carte blanche, basically.
Yeah.
And, you know, obviously Starfield was released and Oblivion was released and all this stuff. And when Phil was let go, they brought in a woman, and I have trouble making her name out. Her name is, I believe, Asha Sharma.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Sharma's first question when she was named CEO of Microsoft was, how do we not have a new Fallout project, at least in the works? And I understand that because, as you know, we did cover it. The Fallout series has been one of the biggest things on television, like Amazon definitely, but just in media. Like people that never saw a thing about Fallout before, watched that series, became fans, and in the process, as we are aware of, next gen update breaks the game as the season comes out. You know, or those sort of things. And her question was, how do we do this in the first place? Let alone how do we allow Bethesda to not capitalize on this windfall?
Right.
And
crazy questions to ask.
and people's response was basically, well, Phil said. In short, well, Phil said it was cool. He let Todd do whatever. And Asha's response, in short, is, well, I'm not.
Right. I'm not Phil. Yeah.
I'm not Phil. I'm not letting him. And if he doesn't like it, so be it. So she immediately started to basically show Todd who his boss was. And that's where, unfortunately, a lot of layoffs took place. And a lot of layoffs took place because it was simple.
Got away before.
You have all these people working on Fallout projects, but there's no there hasn't been a Fallout project. In the meantime, yeah, you've done a lot with Starfield, but what's it doing for us? Okay, you've remastered Oblivion, and what did it do for us? And the answer is not much.
Yeah.
And her next step was reaching out to Obsidian and saying, hey, how would you like to work on another Fallout project? And Obsidian in their heads basically said, you mean like Fallout 5? She said, no, something completely different, kind of like you did with New Vegas. And their response was, well, sure,
Yeah.
Because
Predictably,
Obsidian has wanted to be back in with it on a Fallout project for the longest time.
Yeah.
New Vegas is finally starting to be accepted by Bethesda. Like, they added all these New Vegas paid creations.
They did.
And,
Yep.
all these things.
They finally
And
openly acknowledged that it existed, and people love it. Yeah.
which, by the way, regardless of how popular paid creations are, a lot of those New Vegas-inspired paid creations are the most popular.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it's Revenge of the Van Graffs or, the Plasma Caster Pack. The list goes on and on.
Yeah.
But they're the most downloaded and paid for. So Obsidian jumped at the chance to work on a Fallout project that would be kind of an offshoot of the series in lieu of Fallout 5. And then in the meantime, she went back to Todd and Bethesda and said, I need something from you in the near future. Like, maybe something that I can announce is coming in 2027.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also there's a Fallout Day and an anniversary of, I think, Fallout 3 taking place in DC next year. And so Todd and the guys in Fallout said, well, we could probably have a Fallout 3 remaster ready for that.
Right.
And she said, right, get cracking. While you're at it, I want New Vegas. Your series
Right.
has been based for 2 seasons in that area. I want a remastered New Vegas.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can do that. Oh, and by the way, I don't care what you're working on, get Fallout 5 in pre-production.
Yeah, right.
And went, well, we haven't really put a lot to that, and Starfield still has... She's like, yeah, that's great. Fallout 5.
Right. Yeah.
And so...
That's what it feels like.
It's not all of the best that we could ask for, because you never want thousands of people to get laid off. Like
No.
some of those people have made things that, this game that you're playing in the series carry on day after day. Like the guy, and if it would have happened sooner, I would have probably said yeah. But the guy who designed the new power armor and the assault rifle that's in Fallout 4 and both seasons of the series was laid off.
Right.
After a decade plus with Bethesda?
Yeah, he has definitely been influential in the Fallout world for those designs. Yeah. Right.
He also helped to come up with the assets for the T60 pistol that is now a paid creation that you see in season 1 and 2. And he no longer has a job. So that sucks. I even spoke to a guy during one of you know Eleonora. She does all the player homes and the charity mods. And she did a stream to help the people that were laid off, and I jumped in and I donated a couple of bucks, and I talked to a guy in her live chat. He was actually one of the people on the team responsible for bringing space to consoles. Like for giving guys like me 100 gigabytes on Xbox.
Okay.
And he was laid off immediately following his work.
Wow.
And he even said in the chat, I told them flat out, like, it's not finished. There's still bugs and glitches that we need to work out. And so I would love to stay on. I'll take less money. I'll do whatever. I just want to finish what I started. And they were like, yeah, that's nice. No.
Right.
So that
not how it works.
That part, I think we can both agree, kind of sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's also a byproduct of the behavior of Phil Knight and Todd Howard and their matching leather jackets and their buddy. Everybody's a 60-year-old Fonzie, and we can do whatever we want.
Right.
We're nerds. We run the world.
Right.
Behavior bullshit.
Yeah.
That a lot of people are blaming the new Microsoft CEO, and honestly, if Phil had done what she did, say by like the time season 1 came out, and just said, look, you need to switch to Fallout.
Yeah.
Like, this is the big deal right now. Everybody's watching it. Everybody loves it. The actors and actresses in it are becoming huge.
Yeah.
This is where we need to be focused. If he would have done that a few years ago, those people would have their jobs. if Todd would have said, you know what, like,
Sure.
let's be honest, and I think you'll agree with me on this, GP, because you played it a lot more recently than I have. If Todd had said, you know what, we can kind of pull some people off of Starfield. This game is not going well. Like, we tried, we've got our stuff out there. We could still have some people over here to work on expansions and you know, change the creation engine or whatever. But we need to focus on Fallout because that's where that's what people are interested in. They don't give a damn about Starfield.
I mean, it's like a Starfield series wouldn't have nearly the buy-in at this point, right? Yeah.
Because it just doesn't have that same vibe, and it doesn't have that history, you know. So of course, when Obsidian hears there's a Fallout project to be had, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, definitely." I mean, I forget his name. It's
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
One of the guys that developed the original Fallout games.
Yeah.
is one of the heads of Obsidian right now.
Yeah, he's pretty. He has videos on YouTube every once in a while just talking about the state of things.
Yeah. I think I want to say his name is Tim McCain.
Tim. Yeah, I knew the first name. I couldn't remember
Tim.
that. Yeah, Tim.
And I think it's McCain, but he's been a developer of Fallout from the very beginning in the late 90s. So if they offer him a chance to get back in, you think he's going to say no?
Right. Well, you know, he still actively comments on what he thinks of what's going on. So yeah, he's gonna.
So it's kind of shitty timing and ego that cost a lot of people their jobs. And then all this good came out of it, and people are trying to make it out like, oh well, this is just Microsoft saying like, look, we're not the bad guys, we're giving you all this. And I'm sure in a way
which is a little bit true. Yeah.
God, I'm distracted. I'm watching your stream, and Kate is hot.
You like the Assaultron outfit? Yeah, I have had a hard time ditching her as a companion because it's just fun to see her running around.
I'll be honest, GP, I don't know how you do this and play this because I'm looking up at your screen and I'm like, what were they saying? But you know, it's in part it's damage control, but it's also because there were two dudes with pretty tight leather jackets and pretty big egos running the show for years, and you know, the writing was on the wall. Like, the seasons are based in the California, New Vegas area, and they're doing nothing with it. Yeah. And you do nothing with it. And when you do something like a paid creation, people buy it ad nauseum. And you're still like, yeah, no, we don't need Fallout. Starfield's got an expansion though. I know people like that game here, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but here's the problem: most people don't care. People care about Fallout. Like, there are Fallout days in Good Springs that our friends have been to. There's an anniversary for Fallout in DC next year. Yeah. When have you ever heard of a Starfield get together?
Yeah, and right. I mean, there could be in the future at some point. Who knows? But yeah, the Fallout's having its moment. They should be on it.
I mean, I think even the people in the chat would agree when it comes to Bethesda games. Like, there's Fallout, Skyrim, Oblivion, and then way down beneath all of those is Starfield. You know, Bethesda's done a lot of games. And I think maybe some of the other ones, like Dishonored or, you know, you name it, Rage, are probably more, well, you know, probably more accepted and more played today than Starfield is.
I mean, you see me on Fallout more often than Starfield. Partly because people want to see me on Fallout more often than Starfield, but it's also...
And I almost forgot... In Fallout and other Fallout news, they also announced with the remasters and Fallout 5 in pre-production and Obsidian getting a Fallout game, that they are also planning to add an expansion to Fallout 76 called Raven Rock by 2027. So they will be adding in, because they already did the pit, and they already did a couple other things from Fallout 3.
Yeah.
They're actually adding the Raven Rock area and location to the Fallout 76 map.
Well, you know, the series is getting pretty serious about Enclave lore, which is, you know, Fallout 3 stuff. mostly.
Mm.
Officially,
Mostly,
anyway.
yeah. The first few.
Mhm.
The first few. You know, the Enclave had a big presence in at least Fallout 2, a little bit in Fallout 1, and then Tactics was all about them. And then Fallout 3, they were a huge faction in it, and then they just kind of disappeared until next gen.
Yeah.
And see that part didn't make any sense either, because when the series came out, there wasn't really any mention of the Enclave outside of that one base and that one dude that got his head cut off.
Well, there was mention that the Enclave was the one looking for the scientist guy whose name is escaping me.
But they never showed up past what, episode 2?
Right. Yeah, they were just
Lucy
in the
and
background
Cooper
as a
running around
contractor.
with a friggin' head.
Yeah.
And she's meeting Maximus, who was running from the Brotherhood at the
Yeah.
time, and she's all over the place meeting all these wild people, including a bunch of weird cultist nudists in a vault. But yet there's no Enclave.
Nudists. Yeah, I guess
And
they
then
kind of
season
were.
2 is just like, well, here's the Enclave. So if you would have put that out, if you would have waited, is what I'm saying, and you would have put that out,
Mhm.
and maybe did the next gen update in between the 2 seasons and worked out the bugs, I think it would have gone a lot better
Right.
than to just release it, break everybody's game and load order, and then go, well, at least you can watch the series.
Yeah, right. That was
It was
that was weird for them to break the game at the same time that they were like, isn't it great that we all love this so much? You know, don't we just all love Fallout so dang much? By the way, here, let's break some things about it. But yeah.
wow. Oh, okay. What is that? Taupe? Wow.
Yeah.
Running the entire list of improved faction mods from Warsaw. You
Yep.
definitely watch GP. That's commendable.
Oh, I love that
No,
that list. Man,
No,
I
it's-
just keep getting overloaded here.
I have never had access to it, but just seeing
Sure,
it, it's like,
be
wow,
glad to take.
and yeah, that's where I was with it. Dave, he said something about Starfield. Starfield lost most of its players in less than 6 months. I was one of them. I bought the game on release, and
Right.
and I played it. My son loved it. We were having fun with it, and then we got to the end, and I went, "Wow, this sucks." And I took the game out of my console and I put it in a drawer, and I haven't taken it out since.
Well,
And,
yeah.
I was into it. I was good at shipbuilding. Like
Mhm.
I dug. I didn't care about the loading screens. I kind of had a problem with the generated planets. That part pissed me off. Because it was like before I even landed on the planet, I could look at Kathy and go, "Okay, here's what's going to be here," and run down a list of 6 things. And by the time I was 10 minutes on the surface, there's those 6 things.
Yeah.
Like, here's the usual science facility that's kind of frozen. You got to go through the little stupid vent to get to the end of it.
Right.
Here's
Right.
going to be the abandoned ecliptic base that isn't abandoned, and they're all
Mhm.
going to try to kill you. One of them's up in that ship over there.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
it made me long for a Radiant Quest.
Yeah, they were repetitive with the procedurally generated stuff, and one of the annoying things was how specific it was supposed to feel. Like, random junk laying around and a random ambush, and that'd be great. Except when you repeat it 6 or 7 times, then it starts to like take on this weird sense of this is like extra boring in a way, because you haven't even changed any of the supposedly arbitrary details here. Like, you're telling me every planet has a science facility with this exact debris laying around. Like,
It's set up the same way. It's got the same enemies, the same loot, the same locks. It's just like, oh my god. And that's a perfect example of the time that Todd Howard and Phil Knight spent together.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hey, you can just crank this crap out that is redundant, lazy, and broken, and it's cool. I'll keep paying you whatever you want. Name your price, whatever you got to do to make it. Doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah, it does feel like whenever Bethesda did something, everybody was like, "Why did you mess this up?" Todd seemed to just it seemed to have no consequences for Todd. You know, like if he felt like messing everything up, he would just do it, and then it
did it.
yeah, and it felt like no one ever called him out on it. Like only the
Yeah.
players. Which
he could get away with it because Phil Knight would sit there and go, "It's okay, Todd. We have matching leather jackets."
right.
That
Right.
was
Be
it.
like, "Ah, Todd, those people don't know what they're talking about. You're awesome." You know.
You're the greatest, Todd.
Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, it did feel like that must have been kind of going on.
And don't get me wrong. Like, Todd Howard has done some
Yeah.
incredible things.
Yeah, it's true.
While head of Bethesda, and especially for Fallout. But
Yeah.
those incredible things come fewer and far between since the release of Fallout.
Right. He I agree.
It was like, I wish I could make like some kind of gif of like a fat bastard sucking the mojo out of Austin Powers. And just put over the top of Fat Bastard Obsidian in New Vegas, and then over Austin Powers, Todd Howard. And they just
Yeah.
and so much so that he went, in a completely different direction with this game, and only now has he started to get the mojo back and understand, like, it's okay that people like New Vegas. Maybe
Right.
they should. Maybe I should put this stuff in my game.
Right.
And it's all well and good, but that's a long stretch. I mean, Starfield has been out since what, 2020?
Jeez, no, not that long. Not that long. Not 2020, because then we would have had it during the pandemic.
I could have swore that we did, though. I might be wrong, but Starfield has been out for years.
Yeah, it's true, years.
And the only thing they've done with Fallout projects is either break Fallout 4 or expand Fallout 76, have it broken, and then leave it to a skeleton team to fix later.
Right.
Which they do a great job with.
Yeah, which they've been doing, to their
They've
credit.
been doing wonderful work with that game. It's still got its issues, but it is far improved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
I've enjoyed it.
You can't hide forever.
It is that way because mostly Phil Knight and Todd Howard basically
You hear me?
don't care.
You're
They're like,
dead.
oh, you're new here? Go work on 76.
You can't hide forever.
Right.
Pickman.
Like I can't remember his name now. He's one of the guys that was modding Fallout 4, and he actually got hired by Bethesda. And he said flat out when he got there, they just went, "Okay, go work on 76." And the guy was like, "Well, I'm not real familiar. I've never played it. My experience with Fallout 4." They're like, "Yeah, that's great. Go work on it."
Yeah. No time like the present to find out what's up with that. There you go, bud.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
that hard.
Yeah.
It's been a while that they've let this happen, and unfortunately, it cost a lot of people jobs, and that sucks.
Well, yeah, that is definitely one way to look at it, is that it was all their past actions that led to the layoffs, not Microsoft's current mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Microsoft has basically been hemorrhaging cash to fund Bethesda to make these games.
You have a good
and
sleep. I know
they're
I
not
did.
that popular.
They're not.
They put a lot of money.
They
put
are,
a lot
but-
of money into Bethesda to develop Starfield, and Starfield has yet to make that money back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a bit like the Obsidian remaster. People were very excited for, and then people had a lot of problems with Unreal Engine,
Yeah.
and that kind of killed the buzz for it. And again, Microsoft put a lot of money into that, and they didn't really get it back. So they're kind of hemorrhaging cash over most of Bethesda's products. People talk a lot of crap about it, but if anything, they're making more off of 76 than they are off of Starfield and Oblivion put together. Because people come in, notice the game, next thing you know, they want to get Fallout first, or they want to buy Adams so they can get this.
Yeah. I spent some money. When I joined up, they got some of my money.
And those transactions
Finally
alone
got you.
are making more money than Starfield.
Thought you could hunt and torture our people to your
Oh,
heart's
here we
Because
go.
the people that have it
I'm gonna
either aren't
enjoy
playing it or
killing
only a certain percentage have even bought into like the expansions or the DLCs because they've seen.
Someone or something.
Oh, there's Pickman.
Yeah, there's Pickman.
You killed him!
Pickman, just stay alive, buddy.
Don't you die on me, Pickman. You're doing God's work as far as I'm
Yeah,
concerned.
he's a very Dexter-esque character, this dude.
He is, but when I did this live, I had people in my chat talking about what a monster Pickman was, and,
You know,
and my response was, "But why? Like he's not running around just killing everybody.
Yeah,
He's killing raiders.
I know,
and
but
those raiders have probably killed more people than Pickman ever will.
he is a serial killer, though.
In my own house.
He is.
Technically,
And he's decided
But-
to point it at raiders, I think because they're easy targets that no one is keeping close track of.
Worse than that.
see, in my eyes, he's more of a vigilante.
Why did they want you so
You know,
badly?
like
A small
you
disagreement.
think
They
like
objected
for
to
instance
my
the
hobby
Punisher,
of collecting
like he's
their
killed a
assets.
lot of
Let me
freaking people.
repay you.
Yeah.
A lot of people. But you know what? They were all bad. And people call him a vigilante for it. They're not like, he's a serial killer.
Hmm. Well,
Pickman, same
Pick-
sort of thing. You know,
No,
Batman, Batman killed
no.
a lot of motherfuckers.
Whoa,
And
whoa.
Batman's a dark...
yeah, I
Batman
know,
is a
but
dark
there's
guy.
one of the differences between Pickman and these other, like, anti-heroes we're talking about is Pickman then makes art out of everyone's guts. Pickman kills people in slow and horrible ways as an experiment for his own, like, what do you want to call it? Not sociopathic,
artsy side,
psychopathic
you
mind.
know?
You know, like he's
That
he's
gives
the
him
textbook
more reason, that just
monster.
gives him more reason to kill raiders that are basically ruining people's lives. And if he makes something pretty out of it, hey, it's a
Look,
bonus.
maybe Pickman is some weird function of Fallout karma on raiders, maybe, but
Yeah.
he's also a deranged psych. Like that function is not a good guy. Like that does not add up to a guy we should like. We shouldn't like him.
I'm gonna remind you of one thing. The only two people in this game with calling cards
What did you
are
have in
Pickman
mind?
A gift.
and the Silver Shroud.
Yeah, I know, but Pickman's
and they
calling
both
card
kill
is
people
always.
all the time.
I know, but the Pickman calling card is always on mutilated, horrifying corpse art or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they want you to drop them in the middle of Good Neighbor after you kill a drug dealer that's selling to kids.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, never mind
Yeah.
those kids are gonna walk by and find bullet-ridden drug dealers all over the block.
Hey, look, I didn't write the Silver Surfer like quest lines or anything. Okay, that is what it is. The Silver Surfer,
I'm just
Silver
saying,
Shroud.
I think Pickman does amazing work. He always leaves me with a few corpses that have some ammo on it.
Yeah.
And you know, things that you can use for, say, the survival playthrough you're on.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, this raider had healing powder in a bottle of water. Thank you, Pickman.
North End. Sure.
Oh, this one's got snack cakes.
Yes.
No, it's like he's not
Yes.
hurting,
He may
he's not hurting
accidentally
anybody.
benefit the player, but
he's not hurting anybody other than raiders. If he killed one kid or one settler and you found the Pickman card on him, I'd be
yeah.
like, all right, maybe he is kind of a sociopath, but all he does is kill raiders.
Look, if he runs out of raiders, which I admit Fallout doesn't make it seem like that is ever going to be much of a possibility. But if he runs out of raiders, guess who he will target? How do I get out of this place?
We all know they spawn limitlessly.
They spawn limitlessly.
like they're
You know what I mean.
Raiders spawn faster than roaches in
Yes,
the game.
yes. In the game, he'll never kill anyone
Good
who's
Lord,
not
Kate.
a raider. In this game.
Yeah, Don Lord, I thought I heard that right, but I wasn't sure. 'cause
I did
it's,
say Silver Surfer. I heard it.
Silver Surfer. Yes, we're not talking about the Fallout 4. We're
No,
talking about
no,
the
this is.
Fantastic Four. There's
You
a-
guys didn't know that the Fantastic Four was in Fallout?
Did you know
It's
that the Fantastic Four exist in Fallout 4?
yeah, Fantastic Four and Fallout 4. It's a collab that needs to happen. I want this IP crossover to happen.
That would be kind of cool. Like,
I mean-
I'm playing Fallout 4 as Reed Richards, and you get a mod. that lets you
Exactly.
stretch and everything.
Any fan of alliteration is gonna love it. Fantastic Four and Fallout 4 with Reed Richards, like just keep it rolling.
The Fantastic Fallout 4.
And he-
playthrough starring Reed
exactly.
Richards.
Oh man, maybe I need to try to find a way to mod that into this game. I was like, wait, that sounds like something I would do.
I got
Wait,
a lot of good ideas. I just don't have time to fucking do them.
that is relatable. That is relatable, Dom. Okay, so we're gonna go back into Pickman's gallery. We're gonna look at it because I just I blew through it on my way to find Pickman. But we're gonna examine
Pretty portraits in blood. It's not that
the
bad.
pretty portraits. Pretty.
Yeah, I have two, Toke. Like all the way down at BADTFL, you see like Raider corpses with Pickman's card on them. Like,
Yep.
I've actually caught corpses of his down by that spot next to Jamaica Plain, the big Raider hangout. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
Hyde Park.
Right.
Hyde Park. Like I've been going up to that because I got sent there by like the guy that runs the bounty hunter shop, and I'll have like Raider corpses just laid out at the garage next to it, and Pickman's cards.
Yeah.
Really, you took the time to come all the way across the map just to kill these 5 guys? That's impressive.
Well, he is a compulsive murderer, so he has to, he feels compelled, powerfully compelled to cross the map to kill people. He's just chosen a very specific brand of person to focus on for now. I mean, I love this comment. Hang on, who said it? Where'd it go? Oh yeah, David. That Pickman, there should be an encounter where Pickman comes after you if you do the Raider playthrough in Nuka World. That would be fun.
I think that's more than fair. Like if you
Yeah,
decide to be a
that would
Raider
be, and it's
and
all just vanilla
come back
content.
to like take a settlement.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's vanilla.
afterwards you fall asleep and Pickman's standing over your bed when you wake up.
Or right, you take over a settlement with Nuka World Raiders, you go back to that settlement, they're all dead with Pickman calling cards on them or something.
Right.
They could easily have engineered something like that into the. And it's all vanilla content. It was all there. If they had just connected that thread, it would have been
Exactly.
great.
And that's kind of the example of what Todd was doing that Phil then kind of enabled him to do. He's
Sure.
like, yeah, be
Like-
as lazy as you feel.
Yeah,
like. The
just
money will
not
keep
doing
coming.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Because he knows the money will keep coming because Phil was behind him in his matching leather jacket writing checks, and we,
Right.
as Fallout fans, will tolerate so much.
No.
So much.
What are you
just to
talking
play
about?
This game. Believe you can find live streams of me playing on Xbox on the next gen update. That's how much I was willing to tolerate just to play Fallout 4 for you guys. What would I do on my own? Like it's we allowed it, they allowed it, so we just let it go. You want Fallout laziness. To this very day, regardless of how many updates there have been in almost 11 years, if you go to Far Harbor and you're headed towards that little trailer park where you find the blood trail, you walk down and you
Right.
find cannibals that ate the synth,
Yeah.
there's a pond next to that trailer park. And when you look at it at first, it just looks like it's a dry pond. But as you walk into it, you realize halfway through, there's water. And at the other end, there's an angler in that water. And you can see the angler, you're standing on dry land in the middle of a pond. That has been there since Far Harbor was released.
And they've never bothered to circle back and
And
fix
they've
this
never gone
documented
back and
bug.
fixed that.
Yeah, a documented bug. Yeah.
I'm sure people have reported it ad nauseum. They've done so many updates. They've broken this game even further. They've never gone back to fill the water in that pond.
Listen, Dom, we need to examine some of these portraits, by the way. Picnic
It's
for
just a
Stanley.
pretty- Yeah.
Yeah. So
Maybe he knew a guy named Stan who
who he forced to eat his own eyeballs.
I mean, you don't know that.
These eyeballs were removed from this person's head. Yeah.
Well, maybe Stan a raider? We don't know.
Well, if he wasn't, that's even worse. Wouldn't you agree?
I mean, I'm guessing he's. I was looking at the other one with the guy and the beard and the hair and stuff.
That's not a beard. That's just his blood falling down from his
just
severed head.
Of raiders he made suffer.
Yes,
know?
that's probably what they are. I agree. Like I think we can agree on that and still and it doesn't make him a good guy.
The man takes pride in his work. What are you gonna do?
He does. He does. That part is obvious as well. Interesting, this almost Mothman-esque reference, don't you think? It's probably more like an Angel of Death reference, and it looks to me like it's Pickman in a suit. This. It does. I know it's very.
Kind of look like the Mothman.
Right. I think this may be Pickman in his suit, and it's like this lighter bit up at the collar that seems to have perhaps a collar. It's a vague suggestion of perhaps him seeing himself as an avenging angel.
Right.
Or something.
Or an angel of death.
Yes, yes, more likely.
But
there's this one.
If you would have said to me that this portrait inspired them to put the Mothman and cryptids into 76, I would have been like, yeah, I can see it.
And look at this picture. Clearly a nod to the Silence of the Lambs killer. Right?
Yes.
The guy who was feeding some other dude's brain to him as he cooked it.
To serve him up with some fava beans.
Yeah, a nice bottle of Chianti, right?
And a nice Chianti.
I'm not gonna. I knew you were gonna. I knew you couldn't resist.
I couldn't help myself.
I know. The urge was there, but
I suffer from it.
Yeah, the urge. I knew the urge. I was just like, no, I am not gonna publicly try to make that crazy Hannibal Lecter noise.
I mean, I'm not saying the art should be anybody's type. I'm just saying I think it's just him painting portraits of his work.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
gets rid of some raiders, and that just makes him passionate about what he does. You know, honestly, GP, if you had an issue rebuilding the van, you needed something done, are you gonna bring it to some kid that's just like, oh, I'll get to it, whatever? Are you gonna bring it to some guy that goes, oh, you got a 60 so-and-so, well, I can bore this out easily. I've done it 700 times. I love reboard blocks.
You're stretching some kind of point here. I'm really interested on where you're taking us with this, but
what I'm saying is you want the guy that's passionate about what he does, and that's Pickman.
Not some half-assed killer. I want somebody who just lives for killing.
He might be a maniacal serial killer, but he's a maniacal serial killer of really bad people, and he cranks out some pretty nice portraits. I'm just saying.
Where isn't there a safe in the wall? Is it behind the picture at Stanley's picnic?
It's behind.
Activate. Yeah, that's it. There we go.
Yeah, where you get his knife.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting for you, Clarice.
Yeah. This is
for the nightmare fuel. Oh, no problem.
Yeah. I know. This is a decent combat armor chest piece, but we're not going to worry about that. Too much weight.
Oh, yeah.
We'll read his note. What does Pickman have to say for himself? Right? Let's let the man sound off here. What are his feelings?
Why do I have a feeling it's written in blood? Just a hunch.
Because that is the only ink he appears to use.
I haven't done this in a while.
There we go.
Something tells me.
Look at that. Thanks, killer.
Something tells me it's written in blood. Yeah, thanks, killer.
Yeah.
It was partially.
Yeah.
But look at the beautiful heart he drew for you. You know.
Wow. Wow, Dom. Wow.
He's not that bad.
Man, you sound like one of those women in a relationship that she should not be in. You know, like. I'm just saying. Yeah, he's not that bad. Look,
he told me the band's gonna work.
Look, isn't this sweet? Look at this. Look, he wrote me this love letter in my blood. Isn't that sweet of him?
Isn't that sweet of him?
Yeah. Jeez.
He promised he's only gonna kill bad people from now on.
Yeah, right.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. He's just misunderstood.
He really is, though.
Okay, Dom.
There are worse. There are worse in
You know,
the guy
you-
that was in the
Somehow
the guy that was in
you're
the sewer.
yeah
Remember him, the one that leaves all the holotapes for the detective? He
yeah
really
yeah
sounds
that
like
guy
Hannibal
is
Lecter.
that guy's kind of worse. At least more overtly, like he's more overtly
Like none of those
creepy.
people he killed, by the way, were raiders. I'm just saying.
Okay, but if we're just measuring on how much worse it could get, then that's not much of an apology for Pickman. You know,
Well,
it's
it
Fallout.
still
Of course,
makes
it
him-
could get worse.
It still makes him a few levels better. At least he's not just like piling up helpless victims in a sewer
Right.
somewhere and leaving holotapes.
Right, yeah.
He's
that's-
killing raiders and leaving calling cards. Like, here you go, here's some items. One less guy to shoot at you. Oh, thanks, Pickman.
Yeah.
Ow.
A sight
You
for
think I might
sore
have
eyes
pulled
and
a
a
muscle or
survival
something?
playthrough. A clean bed.
That's right. That's right.
God, I
It's true.
haven't-
Clean beds. Oh, I don't
I
need
haven't
my
done
gun
this
out.
in so long, and I'm still having like PTSD flashbacks from survival playthroughs. Like, I just
Yeah.
need a bed, man. Why is it dirty? I'm gonna get sick.
Yeah, it's I know, right? It's true. In the regular game mode, I don't think twice about the filthiest thing on the floor. And most of the time I don't need to use it because like why would I need to? Why would I need to sleep at all? But
Right.
yeah, but then in survival you're eyeballing some of this dirty crap and you're like, yeah, that's going to have some diseases.
Carl.
Yeah, usually,
Hey
and I
there.
know you're probably here with me. Usually, I only sleep in my
Sure.
playthroughs on the stream,
Let's take a look.
Mhm.
and that's because I want people to be able to see what's going on. But when I do, it'll be anywhere. Like there's a sleeping bag with blood and a skeleton on top of it. I'm like, slide over. I gotta get
Yeah.
to the morning.
That's true. Absolutely true.
But you get into survival, and you're like, oh my god, why did I do this?
Yeah, sometimes. It's like, oh, well, I woke up with a new disease. Of course I did. How does anyone live in this wasteland? Like
Well, at least we're giving Dave laughs. That's good.
Dom, you might be a worse judge of character than me. I don't know if that's
Oh, I
possible.
don't know about that.
You got me worried now. Like I don't.
I like to
some-
believe I'm a pretty good judge of character. You know, I mean, I've been here hanging out with you for a couple of years now. I like to think I'm a pretty decent judge of character.
Well, okay. Now don't bring me into this.
You know,
But-
even people like to say that my wife is a little bit odd. I'm like, no, she's
Well,
great.
that's
she
the
really is.
that's the problem here for me at the moment is, I'm like, you know, if he can overlook all this stuff about Pickman, is Kathy okay? Like are they-
She's fine. Everything's fine.
Is that all? Is that all fine? Dom seems happy,
really
but
is.
he's apparently he could be happy hanging out with Pickman. So is Kathy?
She's a
is
great
she
lady. She
cool?
might scare me at times, but she's a great lady. I'm telling you, if you watch our wrestling watch parties, there
Yeah.
are times where people are supposed to go through a table. The table does not break, and she gets so mad that I literally slide off the couch, and my buddy puts himself in the void, like takes himself off screen, like nope, not messing with it. And she's just sitting there screaming, "Of course the goddamn table doesn't break."
She came here for one thing. One thing.
You had one job here, one.
Yeah. Oh,
She has her moments, but she's great.
She's great.
Wonderful.
that's cool. That's cool.
DJ might be nuttier than a pile of squirrel feces, but he's great.
He's great.
He's over here too, spinning around in the gaming chair I used to own that he stole from me, and
Oh.
now he can keep it.
That sounds like parenthood to me.
Yeah. His uncle got me this really nice gaming chair for Christmas one year, and it was awesome. And then
All
of a sudden
past
one
tense,
day,
huh?
he took a liking to it, and since then he's kind of destroyed it. So I'm like, well, that's yours now.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure I'll get another. I haven't, by the way.
Yeah,
Chair.
no, I knew how that story ended. You didn't have to
I
tell
saw
me.
the price of the chair and I went, "Oh, you see the way my bank account is set up is
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would have to move some things around. I need to talk to my accountant about taxes here before I. Yeah. Not today. Not
right.
today.
I got a checking and a savings, most of the savings, so I'm gonna have to transfer some money.
Yeah.
It's not gonna go through. It's gonna take 3 business
Yeah.
days.
The charity I like to work with is gonna take a hit if I buy this. Sorry, not today, furniture guy.
Oh god, we're killing Dave. We're killing him. He's just sitting here saying, I don't know when I laughed this much, or the last time I laughed this much. At least I'm laughing so hard, there's tears coming out of my eyes. But yeah, I mean, I'm not saying Pickman's the best guy in the world. I'm just saying people call him a monster, and my response is, he could be doing a whole lot worse here. Like, he's just killing raiders, and every time he kills one, I get free shit.
First they came for the raiders. That could be the poem in Fallout 4. First they came for the raiders, and I said nothing. And then they came for the gunners, and I was silent.
And I said nothing. Now they're taking out Minutemen. Now I need to speak.
Yeah, it's like, and then there was no one to speak up when Pickman came for me. That's.
Could you imagine the field day that Pickman could have in Nuka World?
I mean, it would be interesting to find a Pickman calling card in Nuka World and to know that he had made the trip.
Even if he doesn't go to the main park, if he goes
right.
to those little offshoot
if I found him
anywhere,
anywhere, maybe in Bradbury or something, like you find a raider corpse with a Pickman calling card.
They have that shovel museum where the scavengers are and the raider gangs are always attacking.
Yeah.
Imagine if Pickman just waited there.
Mm-hmm. It'd be fun to, like, that house next to the Red Rocket in Nuka World that is a constant source of combat between Nuka World raiders, gunners, super mutants. Who else shows up there? Scavengers.
Mm-hmm.
If occasionally Pickman was there in that house, like just taking out raiders, that would be amazing. But
that'd be so awesome.
It would be amazing to have that fight show up at some point, even if it was like the rarest of rare encounters. Like if it was a 1%, you'd still see it because that happens so often over at that place.
Even if you were just shooting up the park during open season, you come back to Fizz Top Grill and you see Pickman putting a blade in a gauge or something.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That would be amazing.
Okay.
My man Pickman.
I've got a good one. Let's say you cleared Pickman's gallery, you saved Pickman, you did the thank you note, blah blah blah, and then you're in the middle of open season, and Pickman shows up and starts taking people out with you, or the final raider.
Really cool.
That would be really cool if he was just there, like he just came in like like the Vats dude, whatever the mysterious stranger, like he just shows up and takes people out.
You're clearing out the pack in their own little area. By the time you get to Mason, Pickman's just putting a knife in his neck.
Yep. That would be
yes. My man Pickman.
Right. Even if he was just off in the periphery, like taking out somebody over here, that would be just amazing.
Yeah, no, Dave, the price of gaming chairs is ridiculous. And it's like, yes, I know they're comfy and they're cool, and sometimes they got built-in speakers. That's great, whatever. Mm-hmm. Lower the goddamn price. What are we doing? It's just a comfy chair.
Yeah, you think I'm sitting in a gaming chair right now? Hell no, this is an office chair because it's the same damn thing without the giant price bump.
Since I lost my gaming chair to my child, I now sit on my god-awful old couch in the hole left by a 350-pound gay man I happen to call my brother. So, you have it better than me. I gotta, stack pillows underneath me so I'm not, sitting in a big giant hole. You see me, my knees propped up next to my elbows.
Have you ever noticed how specific trauma is? I mean, just how specific the details of everyone's trauma can be. Because those were some specific chair details.
Now, to be fair though, I am very good with details. Always have been.
I see. Okay.
But yes.
It's always in
Yes,
the
when
details.
there's trauma involved, you will go into strict, specific details.
Yeah, it's
Like,
it's usually pretty specific, for sure. Is this all I have to cook? That just seems wrong.
and it's also a roundabout way of me saying we need a new couch too.
Right? Here you are jumping on trying to help these Bethesda employees and and you need a couch, man.
Well, those Bethesda employees did a lot better than me. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
they
just
probably
saying,
made
you know,
more
here
in
you
a
are
year.
jumping
They probably
on.
made more than a year than you and I make in a
I know,
decade,
but you still
know?
contributed. You still jumped onto Eleonora's thing and you still donated a little bit to help them out.
I did. I did, because one, I feel for those guys, and two, I love Ellie. I use all her mods.
Oh, man.
When I saw her do what she was doing, I was like, okay, I'll get involved.
Wait,
I'll
I'm
get-
going the
I'll
wrong
get
way.
playing.
You want to talk about detail?
I'll donate like $10. I got it. Why
Mhm.
not?
That's somebody with an attention to detail right there. Her
Yes.
mods are just absolutely chock full. When I think of the time it would take to really set up the kind of environments she tends to set up, that seems to be her favorite thing. Is just
Right.
build in a space, and I mean it's always very next level.
Yeah. No, I mean she sets up a player
What the-
home like she has OCD or something.
Oh yeah,
There's so many little intricate things. And even when she makes like spaces for you to store things, they're not just like, oh, here's a trunk. It's like, no,
Mhm.
here's a bookcase for all your books.
Yeah.
Here's a magazine rack for all your magazines.
Yeah.
Here's a gun locker for all your guns. Like she specifically puts in storage for one thing.
hmm
And it's always a cool little interpretation of that one thing. You're like, how?
right, right. Like I think her player home in the railroad faction is my favorite. I think that's my favorite one. I just really appreciate it. For one, the railroad headquarters really needs some more support for, you know, like a survival playthrough or something. There's nowhere to get water there normally, for example.
No.
Like, come
No.
on. Or you know, for example. But
Well,
by
'cause
the
they're-
way, is
they're-
this the most
they're living
useless
in a
drop ever?
tomb.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's true. Is this the most useless drop you've ever seen? Who would go after super mutants with a switchblade? Who on earth would do that? It's like going after an elephant with a toothpick. Why would
Pickman?
Yeah, maybe.
Pickman might.
If he took on super mutants.
We're splitting all that.
You know what, Dave? I've had that same problem since the game got updated. Is that the railroad player home doesn't work?
Yeah, it
And
doesn't.
it really makes me sad. I
Mhm.
had to put in like a scrap anything and actually scrap a wall at Railroad HQ to get to the door. And then that
Yeah.
my save. That kind of made me mad.
Yeah.
But between my two favorites are probably that and just the general's quarters Minuteman player home that she made.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love all the little details. She even made like a Minuteman inspired flannel bedspread or plaid comforter to put on the Minuteman bed. You know, like just
Let's go.
little tiny things, and you're just like, wow.
Hold up. Found you.
Get him, Kate. All right, we're gonna be shooting from the hip with this thing.
Here with his Jack in the Box weapon. Somebody do something.
Yeah.
I think there's a mod for that actually, where you crank the handle on a laser musket and it plays the little Jack.
No way.
And then you fire it and it goes.
You know, I'm typically not the guy who goes in for that kind of a mod. You know, like the silly one that because I don't want it to be too unimmersive or whatever.
Well, yeah, 'cause
but
it's so
that
stupid.
yeah, but that is that's definitely a thing I understand. I understand why they did that. Like that is
It's such a dumb feature, but at the same time, it's funny as hell.
yeah. Hey, I've been getting some serious mileage out of this thing. It's kind of nice to have what becomes
Yeah,
an irrelevant weapon in most playthroughs stay relevant. It's been cool.
Because before I kind of specifically replaced the laser musket with the
All this
laser
rest is
Garand every
making me
playthrough I
tired.
ever had.
Mm.
I used to call the gun the Jack in the Box because of the
Mhm.
way you had to crank it and everything, and I would make the noise. And then I saw somebody actually made a mod for it, and I was like,
Yeah.
I still like the ping better. Sorry, you win. You make the ping noise. That's war porn. I can't help myself. There's nothing more satisfying than reloading that damn gun. Ping! Ah.
Yeah. Oh, what's? I think the Institute is fighting somebody down here. Oh, I know who.
Okay.
It's Lucas Miller. He was leaving Green Top.
Oh, the
Yeah.
jerk off armor guy.
Yeah.
Has like 2 unique pieces and then
Yeah.
the list.
Right.
The only reason I like him in a playthrough is with my NCR outfit pack. He carries the plans for him, which you need to craft the actual armors and items. They're expensive, but he's got them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then that makes him relevant for sure. And you know, he seems like a guy who would sell to Minutemen, like cater to Minutemen. Mm-hmm. He shows up early. He shows up often.
Right.
You know.
Like most times, he's literally sitting at 10 Pines when you go out
Yeah,
there for like
typically.
the Corvega thing. And it's like, oh, you got the NCR outfit? Like, the one day I was walking around this area, and as soon as I became over encumbered, he was walking by. I was like,
Who are we shooting at?
"You're an angel."
Are these the Sons of Adam? Dang. Watch out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got problems. We got issues.
And you have a laser gun.
Yep. Oh, I will delete these guys. These Sons of Adams. Okay.
There we go. By the way, it's not you, it's the damn muscle.
Whoa, this guy's a problem. That guy is a problem. Uh-oh. I need him gone.
Anybody with a gamma gun is a problem.
Yeah, but it's like a full auto gamma gun. That is nuts.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Ah.
It's
Kate.
also Bethesda logic that, like, no, a laser couldn't go through anything.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord, we're in trouble now. Sorry.
Fine.
Where are they?
I'm literally worried.
Here I was talking up this thing's relevance.
Is this a joke? This
Well,
has
again, like, you can't help Bethesda's logic. Like, no, lasers don't go through anything. I'm over here like Dr. Evil. It's a freaking laser beam.
Yeah.
that was some bullshit.
Yeah,
It goes
yeah,
through
Kate, it was.
everything.
There
That's
we
the whole
go.
point.
Oh, here he comes.
Most ballistics will too.
Yeah, most ballistics will too. Who is that?
You're firing
Is that
anything
McCready?
above 38. Oh.
There's McCready doing nothing.
Doing absolutely nothing.
Nothing. What the?
Swore
This
it.
preacher over here is just deciding which weapon he wants to kill you with.
Hold up.
There's McCready.
What? Who's this now?
Defrost this?
Kate? Oh, there's. Ooh.
all red.
Spartanius. Oh! I know who that was. It was the Spartan gang against the Children of Adam. That's what was going down there. I knew that.
You have a Spartan gang?
Yeah, it's in the Unique Raider Gangs mod.
Oh, I forgot about them.
Yeah, yeah. Their spear weapons are the most overpowered things. If you mod them at a bench, their spear weapons get stupid.
Oh, that's cute too, Dave. How she put the bobblehead in, the bobblehead display in, and she made it pink. Or did it turn pink? I don't know if she made it pink or if it just got magenta thanks to an update.
Right, that's probably what happened.
Now I feel dumb. Sorry.
Bombcap Cram, Tarberry, a Searing Rad Sword. Oh, we gotta pick that up. And then I added all this crazy, like, Children of Adam tactical armor.
Well, you've been using an
Looks like that.
assassin's- Oh, cool. You've been using an assassin's laser musket on your playthrough to check your mods for issues? Are you using like damage mods or something? I don't know how that works there, Toke. Because I know some of the damage mods don't calculate energy weapon damage properly.
Yeah, some of them don't. And then one thing about laser muskets that's interesting is their damage never goes up or down per shot. You know, like you just add more shots. That's how you.
Right.
So they're very consistent.
I always kind of like the one that Sturgis gives you after you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah,
like that's literally a Gatling laser. Like that's probably the definition of it. You just sit there and crank and it fires.
Yeah, that one's fun. Quadrant. The heck is a quadrant? I think it is a radioactive pitchfork, if I remember right. Hang on, let's look at some of the stuff these children of Adam are dropping.
I was yawning, but I think it is.
Yeah.
Because I've used
right.
this mod before.
Mm-hmm.
I might have actually told you about this mod. I don't remember.
I mean,
back when we came up with the idea for Glory to Adam.
yeah, that was such a fun playthrough.
You're welcome.
That was a really fun playthrough.
No, it was.
I liked that a lot.
It is pretty cool.
The Searing Rad Sword. I'm debating about whether this should replace Kate's bat. Not in a ghoul-filled place like MedTech.
Yeah.
Because the extra rad damage won't do much, but that's fun.
I mean, the energy damage might help.
Mm-hmm. But she's already, like, the bat she's working with is pretty next level. Let's see, where is it? No.
Let me guess, you went to Mo and you bought a swatter.
I didn't buy a swatter, no. I just got a really decent drop. Where? It was in Nuka World, I think. I think it was in... Where's she? There it is. A shocking puncturing indigo rocket bat. Look at the ridiculous damage. And it has some energy damage.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's next level.
I'm doing my best not to giggle every time I see the words Mechanist Panty.
Yeah, that one gets me too. But you know,
okay,
but look at him.
just...
Look at him. Reduces damage from robots, which is good for a melee fighter. And, 32-72. Like that's some protection right there.
Yeah, no, that's definitely good protection.
It's a protection.
Oh, the child wants more cereal. I'll be right back.
Okay. I could give her Kremva's tooth, but Pickman's blade. I just need to hand some stuff off. I don't need this. I'm gonna... Yeah, you can have that too. And then apparel. Did I pick anything up that mattered? Okay. We're dropping the quadrant. And we're going into MedTech.
At least drop something worthless.
Wait, don't we need that?
Why would we need that? Let's go. David, you have ice cream? Well, I'm automatically jealous.
All right, let's find that executive terminal. Sinclair said that's the only way we can override the facility's lockdown.
Now, this quest is not as creepy as Pickman's Gallery, admittedly. Pickman's Gallery has some of that Lovecraftian stuff going on, and this does not. But the things they did to the people here at MedTech, the kind of messed up stuff that happens at, well, let's be honest, every medical facility in the Fallout universe.
I was just about to say, you mean to tell me there's no weird experiments at a medical facility in the Fallout universe?
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, you don't go into a hospital in Fallout.
Wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you don't go into hospitals in Fallout to find that nothing got messed up.
Like, what is it? Like when you put in Sim Settlements 2, and they come up with the Nightingale faction, and they actually take over the hospital downtown, and they're like, yeah, we're doing good here now. I'm like, this is completely unimmersive.
Yeah, yeah, it's like, what?
This is not what you do in a hospital in Fallout.
Yeah,
Ever.
yeah. It's like, stop ruining this for me.
Like,
I came here
what
for
the-
Fallout.
No offense, King Gap. You're very talented, but what the hell, man?
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
not Fallout.
What's with the feel-good vibes?
Next thing you know, they're going to be real police. Oh, crap. There's real police.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Ooh, Dave
It's
has
like-
ice cream. What you got? What you got?
Actually, I am curious.
we
Let's see.
one of the things we sprung on for our anniversary was ice cream.
Does anybody actually like rum raisin?
My dad did.
I mean, if that's all there is, I guess I'll take it. But when I'm paying like ice cream parlor money and I'm looking at all the choices, there's no way
Yeah.
I'm steering myself towards rum raisin. It's just not happening.
No, that was amazingly. That was one of my dad's favorite ice creams.
All right.
Of all time. Like
All
he
right.
would, we would go to like actual dairy farms in Pennsylvania where they were selling like freshly made ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd be like, "Oh yeah, give me the rum raisin, please." I mean, like the go-to.
Right.
Why?
Right. And then it's
There are 90 flavors, and you want rum raisin?
yeah. And there's out of some sense of obligation, ice cream places make it, but like they can't get
Right.
many takers. I feel like they just are like, look, if we want to be a legit ice cream place, we have to have rum raisin on the menu. It doesn't mean they're ever going to sell any. Just it's got to be there.
Exactly.
Or it looks
We
like
gotta
they're
keep
only
we got to keep at least a quart in the back just so we can say we have it.
yeah, it's like because otherwise we're going to look like, we're half-assing
Yeah,
it
I
here.
gotta keep it in case some weirdo like my father walks.
Right.
In. You know what? Give me the rum raisin.
Yeah.
No, like we went.
Missed.
We went a little. I got myself some moose tracks, which is great. It's amazing. It's like it's vanilla ice cream with like caramel and peanut butter cups and fudge in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. And then Kathy
Oh,
got orange
there he is.
creamsicle because she's weird.
Where'd he
But-
go? It's hard to turn down any flavor of ice cream, really, but okay, there you are. Come on. Where is this ghoul? The heck? What? They
Yeah,
were.
this is my pile of Kim's asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you hear at a hospital.
Bring in the pain.
What the-
Nightingales actually
Oh.
treating people in a hospital. Who do you think you are?
Right. What the? This ghoul. This one stupid ghoul.
Great hitboxes there, Todd.
There we go. Yeah, I know. I just love how these railings that are maybe this big around, they'll stop just every bullet coming at somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Even if you're not aiming for them, you somehow hit them.
Yeah.
It's like you fire in between and it hits right in the middle where that railing
Yeah.
is. You're like,
Yeah. It's
seriously.
exactly.
Do I look like a stormtrooper to you?
Right. I suppose if you put on enough combat armor, I know. Institute. If you're wearing nothing but synth armor, yeah, maybe you deserve to miss some shots. Just for the stormtrooper meme. But
If you're using one of those giant vanilla box of government cheese institute rifles, you should miss everything. You should. I don't know how that's supposed to be like modern technology.
right. I think I kind of enjoy how much the Institute gets wrong.
You can hang out. Come on. Oh, I do too. Thank God for ITO and the fact that I could put it like the full version into my game now. Like, thank God.
Yeah. It makes a difference. I mean, there's some stuff I'm wearing in this playthrough from it.
There were only, since I had so much space, there were only so many little bits and pieces I could put in. I was like, oh look, the Institute P90 can be crafted at the chem bench and is a standalone mod. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Or like the Institute EM pistol, that kind of thing. Now that I have 100 gigs, I'm like, oh, they put out the full version. I'll take it.
Yeah, yes, please.
know, I was so happy to get the anniversary edition and get those Institute plasma weapons because I was like, finally, if I do a playthrough, there's gonna be something I could use.
Yeah, and you can. They are decent. So there you go. They did it.
All right,
Way to
It's
go.
on my ear, buddy. All right, the child has decided to come knock on my
Weakness? Oh, that's not good.
headphones. And the other part of survival playthroughs that I hated was that you would get so far and do so much, you'd be looking for a place to save, and then your game would just randomly crash. I'm not even gonna say it. It was like, are you serious? I did all that to keep myself alive. I
That's a
ate, I
good
drank,
point.
I took antibiotics, I slept, and then my game dies. Right. It's annoying, isn't it?
That reminds me that I haven't saved in a minute. It's been a bit. Am I right here? There we go. We can sit on a couch. We can do the thing.
I was gonna say, I don't think there's a lot of beds
Uh-oh.
until you get down into like the bowels of the facility, but
Uh-oh.
the couch works.
It doesn't work. That couch did not let me wait. Yeah, right. Okay, how about this one? Some do and I'm not in combat. I'm not in combat. I'm not in combat game.
I saw a really
can't
fun
wait.
gif about that too.
These couches are useless.
You didn't take out survival options, did you?
It's still in my load order. Okay, we're gonna have to take out some ghouls here. We're just gonna have to keep pushing forward.
And since I took the time to look at you, I actually saw Ginger in the chat. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Ginger.
Thank you for peeking out of the cave, my favorite ninja.
That's right. Always a treat when we're visited by the Ninja Clan.
Like I haven't spent enough time or given you enough attention this summer.
Let's go.
I'm talking to you. It's just my kids next to me just go, Dad, love me.
He sounds like a golden retriever.
Check the terminal in the
How
desk
much
over
love
there.
do you need? He kind of is.
Passcode better work, or we're screwed.
He kind of is. He constantly needs attention, and I have to do whatever it takes to keep him from having accidents in the house.
Yeah.
I mean, God love him, but it's still true.
Yeah. Okay. I can't.
Even he's sitting here smiling like, yep, that's me.
It's like I feel seen.
Give me some floppy ears and a wet nose. That's all I need.
Let's find our way down to the sublevel.
Wait, Ginger, you weren't in the vault already?
Right? Jinja, the guy who has single-handedly been responsible for more people being in the vault than anybody. He's like the vault tech rep, you know, at the beginning of the game.
He really is.
He gets everybody in the vault, and then he's not in the vault. Like, it's the
Tossing
injustice of it.
memberships just saying, prepared for the future.
Yeah, exactly. And then later, you know, you find out he was doing it for a set of steak knives. It's like, wow, you probably should have been in the vault, buddy.
See, that's passion. That's like Pickman.
Oh, wow. You're trying to bring that back around. The Vault Tech
Yes.
sales rep is not like Pickman.
It's all passion. It's just a different thing to be passionate about.
Wait, where?
All right.
Oh.
Are you just blowing kisses at everybody right now? Oh.
He needs souls. So the vault is a well of souls for Jinja. Oh, I finally figured it out. You're not even a Fallout fan. You're a Mortal Kombat fan this whole time, and you were just using the Fallout community to farm souls.
No, GP, he's Ginger. He's got no soul.
Oh.
He's got to get one from.
Oh, Dom.
Am I wrong, Ginger?
He's got no soul.
If he's a ginger, he's got no soul. You know.
Dom, first they came for the Jinjas, and I said nothing. Do I have to keep saying it?
I'm just saying. I think that's the logic behind it. I could be wrong.
That's the logic.
But you know, I'm not the almighty Todd. I'm not perfect.
Okay, I hear the ghoul. So,
It's just a theory.
it's just a theory.
Where are you? Oh, you're back there.
Okay, I don't remember what the best move is here. I think if I open the doors but leave the turrets on, that they shoot at ghouls, right? The turrets help me
Yes.
out, don't they? Yeah, okay.
I think when you get to the terminal that opens the cells, you might actually be able to actually.
Yeah, the turrets will help me take out some.
Oh no, we're just started shooting at it. Never mind. What's wrong? How dare you assume I have a soul? I'm so sad. I was just guessing.
Dang it. Here I was trying to be an ally, you know, and it turns out that the Jinja community is not interested in me being an ally.
They don't want
Like
you for their
yeah.
white knight GP.
Like we don't need you talking for us.
We'll speak for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently I have some brunette savior complex going on here. Sorry about that, Jinja. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I tend to have a wasteland savior complex. That's my problem. Every time I see somebody shooting, I'm like, oh, I'll save you.
Yeah. I think we're all guilty of that. Okay, I want.
Thank you, random settler, that you talk to
Yeah.
and just go, my back hurts, my feet hurt.
Oh, I know, right? And then half the time, like if a settler actually starts talking, you're kind of sorry you saved him. Like it's like you're just a little bit like, yeah, okay. Now go be that way somewhere else now for a while, please.
Right? Oh, I don't know, Ginger.
Will we
It's
get
not
to hear
really
what
a-
Jinja sounds like?
I
I
think
kind of
would
have to know.
I think I would have to grant him access, but I think we can make that happen. He's in the Discord.
As long as Jinja is willing to help me push back on some of Dom's crazy defenses of psychopaths, then I will allow it.
I don't know if it's crazy. I mean, let's see. Let's check Ginger, see what comes up. Well, maybe if I don't hit an F. There we go.
Right up my nose.
I forgot about McCready in the dust.
Give him permission so he can actually get into the chat.
Look, I've got a mean question to ask about McCready. Is it just me, or is he the companion you would not romance? Like, why is he a romanceable option? You just wouldn't, right? I mean, like, his...
Not really, no.
You know,
I mean,
like, there's...
According I will say, according to Kathy, he's cute.
Okay, all right. Well, there, I guess that's what we needed to know.
So apparently, some chicks take him.
Okay, all right. Well, then that's what we needed to know, is that it's a plausible thing. But I look at McCready and I'm like, I think I'd keep McCready in the friend zone. If you know, like, what's there to love? He's got maybe the worst teeth of any companion.
Yeah, I'll get you a drink too. I'll get you a drink. Hang on. I have invited Ginger to the chat and gave him permission. So
Okay.
hopefully he'll be there. Obviously,
It's a new day.
I will be back in 1 sec. Child needs more things always. Ugh.
Maybe we'll hear Jinja. You know, he's peeking out of the cave often, but we've never heard him. Let's go. This poor guy. You know, to be a ghoul who might, in theory, live forever, but to have that be your existence forever. Ouch. Sure. What the? Oh wow, there's like stuff I can loot in there. Well, of course there is.
Hello.
Is that Jinja? It has to be.
Not sure who you're talking about.
Well, it's certainly ain't me.
Ginger, you sound more Scottish than I thought you would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I expected, but that's more of a brogue than I thought I was gonna get. Just saying.
Just say what everyone else says. We all sound the same.
No.
And can
never.
you speak slower, please?
Are you talking about people from Britain? Because you do not all sound the same. There are too many regional accents for me to keep track of over there.
Yeah. But you're one of the few people that understand that.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm not exactly cultured, but I'm not uncultured swine at the same time.
Right?
So I would never say that.
I mean, you know. If somebody thinks a Cockney accent is the same as, you know, a Scottish brogue or maybe like one of the posh London... Well, I guess I don't know what to call the posh London accent.
I get pissed when my, Italian from Philly accent comes out and somebody goes, "Oh, you from Boston?"
Well,
Fuck no!
you know, in this community, Dom, you can see why that might be their only frame of reference, right? You know.
Well, true, but it wasn't from this community.
Oh,
It's just
okay, well,
random
never
people
mind
like,
then.
"Oh, you're from up north. I'm guessing Boston." You shut up, right?
Someone confused me with being Irish, and I'm like, really?
Right.
Nah,
right.
Irish is way different with the accent.
It is different. I mean, there are some similarities. Comparative, like relative similarities, but it's not the same. Well, Ginger, so what are you up to? Here you are. What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, great to hear you, dude.
Right? You
Yeah.
got to tell us about life across the pond, sir.
Nothing exciting.
Well,
Staying away
okay,
from all the politics.
that's probably for the best. That sounds sadly very relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing exciting. That's, I guess, no news is good news.
Most of the time, yeah.
Most of the time.
Usually when my life gets exciting, it's because this kid had some kind of fit, and now I gotta fix it.
Look, I have a live member of a non-American community here on the channel to just ask, like, the Americana in Fallout, is that part of what sells it for you as a player, Jinja? Like all the American stuff, the nostalgia for an America that sort of existed but also didn't, like, is that part of the appeal?
Yeah, it's the lore
Mm.
behind it. That's what attracts me.
Mm.
GP, I don't know if you noticed, but there's one answer left.
Look, I can't multitask infinitely.
Guy in the chair. Or the busted couch. Take your pick.
Guy on the busted couch. Guy without
sound
a.
as cool.
You're like the guy who's not in the gaming chair. That's who you
Yeah.
are, Dom. That's what we
Guy
found
with
out
the
today.
chair.
All right, so Jinja, now that we have a third commenter on the channel, did you have any thoughts about the handover of the Fallout IP to apparently to like Obsidian, I think?
Being a fan of Fallout New Vegas, I feel it's a good sign, but at the same time, with how avowed it's turned out, I have concerns.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True.
It's the
yeah,
same
they
with
mean-
Outer Worlds, but the first one, Outer Worlds, was really good, so
Yeah, Outer Worlds 2 was kind of
naff.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, that's been a question of mine is, hasn't it been a minute since we got to see Obsidian at its best as well? Like everybody's like, oh, thank God, Bethesda's really fallen off. But it's like, I'm thinking like, well, when have I heard Obsidian making waves lately?
Right. The thing that gives me hope about Obsidian is A, they made New Vegas on an extreme time crunch, and look at how it came out.
That's true.
And B,
That's true.
they have Tim Kaine, or
They do.
yes, they have Tim behind behind the scenes, and there is practically no one that knows more about Fallout than that man.
Right. I do tend to like his commentary you know, like I tend to like where he's coming from when he does talk about the Fallout franchise. So that's helpful. But I also am like, you know, we don't know that we automatically have ourselves a home run here just because they gave it to somebody else, you know.
Yeah, and remember, like, they're still keeping Fallout 5. Like, that's Bethesda. What Obsidian's working on is basically, like, another independent project that's kind of an offshoot.
Oh,
sort
really?
of like what they did with New Vegas. Yeah.
I thought Bethesda lost the Fallout, just the
No,
Fallout
they didn't lose
IP.
it altogether. They didn't lose the IP altogether. They're actually the ones that put Fallout 5 into pre-production.
Oh, well, I'm glad someone did.
Obsidian is being tasked with making a completely separate Fallout project, and will probably get put on a time crunch like they did for New Vegas, just not as extreme. So that actually sounds, it's not like Bethesda lost it completely. They'll still probably be, at least from what I've seen and read, they'll still be working on and eventually releasing Fallout 5. It just might be before I die.
Well, eat healthy, Dom. You know, take care of yourself.
I
Don't.
think taking care of myself way bye in the early 2000s.
Well, that's what I'm worried about, man.
At
You
this
gotta.
point, it's all borrowed time, baby. I'm somehow alive.
Just get your steps in.
Yeah,
Go
exactly.
for plenty of walks.
Yeah, don't avoid the calisthenics, man.
I will say that's the
hang
joy
on.
of having a special needs kid. You definitely get your steps in.
I should have released the protectrons first.
You're chasing that kid constantly for something. What do you need now? What are you doing?
That a
Go
girl,
back to
Kate.
School. 2 more weeks, by the way. 2 more weeks, and he goes to school, and I get away from him. Oh my god.
Okay, so by the way, when I said we were doing some of the darker quests, this is part of what I was thinking about when it comes to medtech, is that all these people were trapped in these rooms, ghoulified forever. Get him, Kate. Love it. Love it. I need to get her an even more dramatic weapon to use.
I could never figure out, I think I'm going through all the tournaments here, I could never figure out if these guys were experimented on and became ghouls,
Let's see if
or
we can
if they
figure
were
it
just
out.
trapped when the bombs went off and the radiation took its course.
There's no help here.
They're patients, I would assume.
Yeah, but they're in locked rooms with turrets for security. Like, these, if they're patients...
I mean, clearly they were being
Or prisoners, maybe?
Right.
They were more prisoners than patients.
Yeah, look at the locks on these doors. You know, you see the latches on these doors? That's like bank vault level. That's not like, this isn't the children's wing of the hospital.
They were basically human lab animals before the bombs went off.
Yeah, and
so
this
I don't know
whole
if, like,
secret
they were
locked...
experimented on and became that way, or if they were just locked in here and the bombs went off, and then eventually after a few hundred years, this is what you end up with.
Well, it may be some mix of the two, because MedTech came up with this treatment for this messed up weird disease that McCready describes. I mean, the disease that is apparently...
plague or something?
Yeah, it's like some kind of version of the plague. And MedTech came up with a treatment for it pre-war, but you know how pharmaceuticals are, especially in the Fallout universe, but really in ours as well, is they'll come up with the problem just so that they can be the ones who come up with the solution. Like, that's
like
a thing.
Tom says, you can't make a nuclear omelet without cracking a few radiated eggs.
Yeah, he says that, yeah. But I'm talking more like, all you got to do is bioengineer a horrible plague, and then have the antidote ready when everybody's crying about it, and look at that, you make money. I wonder if MedTech was coming up with a cure here to something that they that existed without them, or if they came up with the problem first and then the cure, because this looks a little bit like the kind of place where you would also come up with the problem. Yeah, that's my theory.
This could have also been this also could have been a huge testing ground for FEV, because You know, the Enclave was in everything.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna say
true.
that. I'm on this channel. It's appropriate.
Yeah, yeah, the Enclave was in everything.
There has to be something worth a few caps in here.
Yeah, the Enclave is like microplastics.
Dave, I think you were. I think you came on to 76 with us when GP was playing, so he's heard your voice.
That sounds possible.
I think you jumped in on one of our 76 streams with us. I know you jumped in on mine when I had Raven and everybody, but I think you came here too.
Well, you know, maybe it's something we could do a little more often, is to have viewers in voice chat.
People come in and chat with you while
Right.
you're
I mean,
trying to survive.
I don't know if it's better as just an open policy, or if I, feature a specific person on purpose once in a while.
Right.
That
You should teach me that sometime. I guess
I mean,
you
it
never
sounds
mind
fun.
you.
Right,
I
right.
wasn't even expecting this.
What's the point of picking up that junk?
it's got me thinking, because it's been nice to have a little discussion. All right. What do you guys think? Is this a dark does this quest count? I was looking for some of the darker things to do. Does medtech count, or is this a kind of a lightweight?
I mean, it's dark-ish.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like Pickman,
In
I don't
comparison
think
to, like,
anybody's.
Pickman,
Yeah, I don't think
or,
anybody's
like,
going like Pickman's not dark. Yeah, it is. It's dark. It's not. It's
or,
not
like,
the darkest,
Corey,
but
you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Even when you go through like the Mechanist layer, you see all the people with their brains removed.
Yeah,
Feels a little-
you have a point.
Feels a little darker than this.
Robo brains are dark. That lore is dark. Come on, buddy.
Like just the sheer volume of it, you're like, wow,
Come on, pal.
that's insane.
Here we go.
Oh, GP, you think you can shoot through that glass?
Never
You're so
understood the use
I didn't. I waited. I love this one, by
What do
the
you
way.
mean? Bullets can't get through glass. Are you
No,
crazy?
never have been able to. I love the teddy bears occasionally and the way they're set up. This one cracks me up every time. These two getting at it, just surrounded by alcohol. I just,
Just booze and let's make a baby.
yeah, yeah. It's like whoever set this up they had some fun with that little scenario. It's one of my faves.
There was one of our live streams where I came across bears like that. I think it was in a school though. A cat that goes, "Oh God, it's our Friday night." And while we're live on YouTube, just off the cuff, I'm like, "Wow!"
Hey, I'm not a kiss and tell kind of guy, but if she says it, she says it. You know what I mean? Like it's
Right? Like, I'm not saying I wasn't thinking it, but I didn't bring it up, and then she immediately just jumped on it.
Yeah,
I
I
was
think.
like,
Generally speaking, I feel like it's the woman's prerogative whether or not to make a comment.
I
like
gotta
that.
say, some of the questions I was really nervous about the answers because they weren't from me. You know?
Next. Wow,
Like,
I'm sneaky.
People are asking like, "So did you enjoy that Friday night, Kathy?" I'm like, "Oh boy."
Yeah, it's like, oh, what if she's honest?
Uh,
I don't know what she'll say.
Sometimes I wonder,
Yeah, right. It's like I asked her the same thing. She didn't tell me. So what's she gonna say?
I mean, I'm a guy. My ego is fragile. It's just-
I think human egos are fragile. Women can talk about fragile male egos, but I'm sorry, we've all got them. We've all got the
We all
egos. Yeah.
Just us men are stubborn. We don't really show it.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree that. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't mean to get into it too much, but when women think men don't communicate or whatever, it's like, yeah, we're not supposed to. Like, society
Yeah.
has told us over and over again, we're not supposed to complain. If we start complaining and whining about, just the random stuff going on in our life or our day, number one, no one wants to hear it, and everyone loses respect for you. So you don't. You just don't. It's a different standard.
No,
and
it's true though.
Yeah,
Like,
and-
I had years where Kathy was like poking and prodding, and I
Yeah.
was like, "I don't know what you want." She's like, "Tell me how you feel." I
Yeah.
was like, "I'm hungry."
You're right. Right. It's like that's as
I
much as
feel
I'm
hungry.
right.
You know?
And was that the entire story of your inner life? No. But that was what you were, that was the kind of level of need you're allowed to express as a guy. And okay, I'm about to get on a soapbox, but I feel like the women who say men don't talk enough about their feelings would actually hate it if we did. I mean, I just don't think those same women would actually want us to be talking about ourselves. For one, it would compete too much with all the things they have to say about their problems in their life. I feel like my job is to be a sounding board and to not have any of my own issues, because that would clutter the airways too much. Maybe I've got it
said
wrong.
That so many times, dude. No.
Maybe I've got it wrong, but
men are not here to talk. Men are here to listen.
yeah,
And you just throw in the occasional thing here and there where you nod your head like, damn. Oh, see, I told you that bitch crazy.
Yeah,
That's really all you gotta do.
What she did? What? No.
She did what? No way. No. That's all they just want. They just want the prompts to continue to talk.
Yeah, and occasionally
and
I feel like
smart,
it occurs to them occasionally it's a one-sided conversation, but then they want to blame you for that, and it's not not because that was how I wanted it.
They're like, how come you never talk? Because you never shut up.
Right. It's like I realize it's occurring to you right now that I don't say as much as you, but that is not my fault. Like that's not because that's I didn't set it up that way. And I don't think you really want it, I don't think you really want me talking as much as you. Or else I would get more chances to do it.
I mean, like, I don't even care if she's, like, at her job listening to this, because she'll probably agree. Kathy gets out of work usually, like, 5 p.m. And I'll pick her up, and I'll say to her, like, hey, how was your day? And she'll start going. And then somewhere between 7 and 7:30, she'll look at me and go, oh, I almost forgot. How was your day?
Sure.
I have not said a word for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
2.5 hours.
Right.
And every now and then she'll go, you know, you really need to talk more. I'm like, when?
Yeah. Yeah, and also we know the rules. Like, guys, we know. It's not like we complain about the rules very often. I mean, I'm airing them here more as just a PSA, but we know the rules. The rules are, don't have problems. I'm the guy. I'm supposed to solve the problems, not have the problems. That's the way it's supposed to work. That's what people want.
You know, the funniest thing is I told Kathy what we were doing. Like the exact thing you said. I know I'm the guy. I'm not supposed to have problems. Here's the problem. I have problems.
Sure.
So if you want to leave, by all means, have your meal. I'll pay. Have a nice life.
I like that. It's I get that I'm supposed to be the problem solver, not have her, but hey, just FYI, just right now, cards on the table.
So
I've got them.
I probably have more problems than you'll ever have in your recorded history. Like today.
Yeah. Doesn't mean I'll talk about them all the time, but I've got them, just so you know.
No, I'll mention them. I'll have my issues with them. I'll do what I need to do to try to sort them out. But I'm just telling you, you expect me to be the guy, so I don't have any problems. There's a problem.
Right.
I got a lot of fucking problems.
Right.
and she was always very understanding of that. It's one of the reasons that I love her to death. But I had to tell her flat out, because I dated a girl before her, and I said that, and she literally got up and left.
Okay. Well, the transparency is actually pretty healthy, if you ask me. Like, if she got up and left, then that was, then that was better timing than if it took a few months for the whole thing to just kind of waste everybody's time and unravel, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wasn't even mad about it. It was just like, okay, that's not gonna work. Cool. At least maybe I get to go work on my car or something.
Right. Yeah. What were you saying, Ginger?
Oh, sorry.
I was saying her loss.
Yeah, yeah. In some ways, that's how you got to see it, right? I mean, I don't know who is losing. It's like, who knows what she needed, right?
Now I'm gonna stroke my ego and say her loss was Kathy's gain. And I'm gonna sit here in my Superman pose with my arms on my hips.
There you go. There you go.
It's just it got to that point. Like, I know I wasn't that old, I wasn't that, whatever. But it was just like at that point in my life, I wasn't down for the bullshit. It was like, look, this is the way I am. You want to leave, leave. And if they voted, it was like, okay, cool, nice.
I mean, there are worse approaches than just upfront transparency.
Yeah, don't tell that to my mom. Jesus Christ, that's all I ever heard. Oh, Dom, you're gonna end up alone. That's bad. You mean I'll have more time on my hands and
Can't wait
expendable
to get out of
income?
this
That's
club.
horrible. You know, 'cause,
Yeah.
like, now I'm married with a kid. Guess what I don't have? Those two fucking things.
Sure. That's reality.
I mean, even GP probably knows this, and so you guys do if you follow me, but I have been working on a Fallout playthrough for the last few months. You know what I can't find? Time to go live and do it.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Hey,
You
Daisy.
know, like, I happen to
please
have
allow
I happen to have an unscheduled day off today when GP said come
Thanks
talk
again.
about it. And I was like,
Can't
yeah,
you
sure,
hear the
why not?
train?
But like I haven't had an opportunity to get on and do anything. And I've been working on something. I've probably got it straightened out. It's probably good to go. I haven't even been able to get back on my Xbox and try.
Wait. I was supposed to talk to McCready, wasn't I? Oh, good. He's here. He came with me. Okay. Sorry. I was like,
Well,
he's not
no.
back in medtech, is he?
He could've been. He's kind of a lazy dude.
Speak to McCready. There we go. Talk to
Hey.
me.
What's up?
Here you go.
What do you mean, what's up?
Holy crap, we actually did it.
You know what's up.
I
just
know,
went
it's like,
through a
what do you
zombie
mean?
I just went through a zombie-infested hellhole to get
What
one
a
vial of shit
stupid
for a
question.
kid we're never gonna meet.
I love
by
it
the
being
way,
like,
and you're
"What's
never
up?"
gonna go back to. Isn't that the fucked up part though about this story?
Yeah.
Like you go through all this, you get it,
All
you
I
get him
care
the
about
meds,
is curing
he gets it
yourself.
to her,
I
she
know
gets
you
it to the
do.
kid.
I'm just
He never
getting
goes
tired
back
of
to the kid.
taking
Nope.
He never
Give
brings the kid to the
Nope.
to
One day I'll learn
Boston.
to get my
Nothing.
priorities straight.
He's just like,
Anyway,
no, the kid
the
should be
last
fine. I'm
step
gonna run
ahead of
around
us is
behind you
getting
and
Kira, Daisy, and
pretend to
Pickman.
shoot stuff.
Their
And
caravan
the other
contact
funny
is
thing
the
is,
only
his
one
story is
who
kind of like
trusts me.
anachronistic in that it reminds me of some story from the pioneering days when people had to like write a letter to find out how someone was, and it was going to take it weeks to get to them. You know,
Right?
and here he is like, oh, my son is dying of a horrible, like an aggressive and terrible disease. It's like, and when was the last time you got an update? Like, it's been for frickin' ever since he even, and
Right,
he's
like
like,
he
oh,
might be dead already.
yeah,
You don't
it's like,
know.
oh, he's just sitting in the basement in like the third rail waiting for like mercenary jobs to come through, and it's like, buddy, this desperation to save your son, it's like, it
Yeah.
sounds like he could have gone at any time. Like when you left for the Commonwealth, you knew he was sick, I guess. Like, how is this
Yeah.
kid still alive? How is this kid still alive?
It's that great storytelling,
Daisy.
you know.
Yeah.
To me, I'm sorry, as a father myself, if I was in that situation, I'm not waiting for anybody. I'm grabbing every gun that I can hold, and I'm going to medtech. Like, I'm not waiting for some dude or some chick to show up and be like, "Hey, I'll give you $200 if you watch my back," and then go along and say, "Hey, we're close now. Want to go raid a medical facility?" Like, no.
Who's the redhead? Not that
Daisy.
Got some good deals. You won't believe what's in the is it food or not section.
What am I doing wrong here? Do I need to talk to her about being a ghoul?
I don't think so.
Did you say
thought
something
you were
about
supposed to
people
talk to
screaming
her.
at you?
That's right.
Although
You
that-
trigger automatically.
I've never seen a
It
ghoul
should
before.
trigger automatically.
Can't
She's
have
supposed to say, "Hey, McCready," you know, like,
So you need
I
some
thought you like
supplies?
I thought you like interacted with her, and then she said something about it, and then he
Don't need
walked
anything
in
today.
all,
Would have
you know,
broadened you under the
casual
table
like,
anyway.
and said, "I got it."
mm-hmm.
Do you not
Okay,
need to
maybe
be
I'm in the
inside
way.
the store?
Right? Maybe I'm in the way. Maybe McCready's got to walk in here. Let him pass, broom guy. McCready, just. I love how this dude's taking his broom job so seriously. Like, what? You missed a spot. What?
Can you maybe command him to come in the room? And, like,
Look at this broom guy. Like, I've seen you sweeping that spot in Good Neighbor for I don't know how
look at all
long.
the shit he's standing on while he's
it's like-
sweeping.
It's like, is this your job? Because
There's a dumpster right around
yeah.
the corner, buddy. Get
I
a
have
shovel.
some suggestions for where you could go next. All right, Triggerman. Standing in the way. McCready, 0 interest in coming in here and talking to Daisy to save his son. Are you leaving, good neighbor, McCready? Are you leaving? Maybe this is why I don't think of McCready as a romanceable companion. Maybe it's this kind of shenanigans.
Yeah?
McCready.
Heads up.
Are we?
Yes,
are
I
you
need
sure
something.
we have the right to criticize McCready, considering most
Go
of us
check
don't
that out.
automatically go to save Sean?
Yeah. Inspect Daisy. I've just given him the command to inspect Daisy.
Do that. Everybody out of the goddamn doorway.
Yeah. He came in and he left. Inspect Daisy.
Got it.
You got it. Okay. Come on. Come on, buddy.
Come on, McCready, you can do it.
He.
Hey, Daisy.
McGrady.
There it
I
is.
haven't seen you in a
Woo.
while.
Oh,
There.
Been avoiding you, haven't you?
he's into position.
How could I stay away from someone as cute as you, Daisy?
You're a lousy liar.
Yeah.
I'll just play stupid and pretend I don't know that. So, what do you need?
I got it, Daisy. I found the
And, you know,
cure to
I mean,
Duncan's
I get
disease.
what you're saying, Don, where at the same
That's
time,
wonderful news.
most of us will agree
How'd you
that
do
that's
it?
not really
Last
our
time you
kid.
tried, the Pharaohs almost chewed you to bits.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, well, who's Sean?
A friend here got me through many-
Exactly.
Now,
Like,
all
my
I
son's
need to
name
do
is DJ. Who the
cure
fuck is
Duncan's
Sean?
hand. Can you help me?
Of course, McCready. You
And,
saved
and,
my
and
life
believe me,
more
if that
than
happened to me in
once,
real
it's
life, I'm
nothing
probably
new.
going after the
It's
asshole that
okay.
shot
You can
Kathy
trust
first.
me. I swear
Well, we do go after Kellogg first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that would be the natural turn of events for me. It's like, all right, who did it?
If
Where are
McCready
they?
trusts you, then that's good enough for me.
One of
I
us is
appreciate
dead. That's
that.
all I know.
He's actually
Mhm.
not so bad. Once you get to know her, I'll get the sample on the phone.
There's
You're
something
headed
weird
to
going
hell,
on in
or
this
I'm gonna go meet
playthrough.
my wife.
The driver.
There's something weird going on in this playthrough too, where Sean looks nothing like my player character. Like, just doesn't. And I don't have like start me up going on, but yeah, It's like,
The
I'm-
game just decided,
one of the
nope,
good
not
ones.
happening.
yeah, it's like that's the mom too. So you know, like you don't need a DNA test, at least presumably, but you know, it's like Sean doesn't look like
Hey,
this gal's kid, just doesn't.
Do
All
you
right.
think we should sit her down and have a chat with her about it?
Yeah, you know, like I feel like someone should probably talk to her about a certain line she was fed somewhere along the way about about Sean.
He's
Somehow,
done the old
There you go.
switcheroo.
something.
You can add the wrinkle of artificial insemination to your playthrough.
I guess, but you'd still.
You know, Nate was firing blanks, and they wanted to have a kid. So
Yeah, but she would still be in the mix, not Nate. You know, like that's what I'm saying. It's hard to avoid,
I'm trying to put a spin on this, GP. I
Yeah,
don't know what else to
yeah,
say.
right?
Anything else is gonna cause trouble. Like, you know, maybe Fallout doesn't do people of that race. That's all. You know, maybe they just don't.
I've seen them do some work. Like Sean does adjust. He doesn't ever go like you. Even if I set up Nate and Nora as very dark, Sean doesn't end up very dark, but he gets darker. I've done
At
it.
the beginning of this, Nate was just Nate, if I remember correctly.
At the beginning of this playthrough, yes, I didn't mess with Nate. I didn't bother, but
Yeah.
Sean should still look something like the player character. You know?
Sean should be somewhat Oreo, is what he's trying to.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's just not a hint of it at all. Like not even a trace. And I'm not saying that doesn't happen occasionally, but okay, County Crossing. Let's go.
I need to check with the neighbours.
Yeah, right. You know, it is it is funny to look around pre-war Sanctuary and see who the neighbors are. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
At one point in my life, I was the stockroom manager at a pet supply chain, and I won't mention which one because it's not important. But one of the fellow managers there was all pumped because his wife was pregnant when I met him. And
Uh-oh.
a few months later, like
I'm worried about
takes
this.
some time off, you know, because his wife went into labor and he wanted to be there and, you know, get everything set up for the kid and all that. We understood.
Mhm.
And he comes back after a few weeks, and it's him and his wife, and they got the kid in the stroller. Now,
The Minutemen are always
the guy,
happy to help.
the manager I
What'd you
worked
need?
with was
Pack of feral
white.
ghouls
The
has
woman
stuck
he
me apart.
married was
Some
white.
of them have
The
started
kid
wandering
was
out.
not.
If more of them start wandering out this way,
Wow.
Not even close. He was like anti-white.
Wow, it's a miracle, Dom.
And
It was
I
a
like,
miracle.
wow,
I'm on it.
congratulations!
done.
And everybody's
I'll be
just
glad
kind of
to have
sitting
the
there
promise.
awkwardly, and he's like, and he's looking at us, and he's going, "Is something wrong?" And we're like, "No, not at
This
all,
business.
dude, not at all.
No.
I'm so happy everybody's happy and healthy. You guys have a great day." And they walk out, and as soon as they walk out, me and a couple of the employees and another manager go, "Yeah, that's not his kid."
Ouch.
And it
Ouch.
turns out 6 months later, I find him out back of the stock room crying by a dumpster.
Because he
And I
figured
asked
it
him
out.
What's wrong? And he goes, "I finally figured out that my son is not my son." I was like, "Oh, thank God you finally realized."
Yeah, it's like,
Jesus
oh
Christ,
man,
you know
I've been
how hard it
holding
was
that
to
in
keep
for
my-
months.
I've been biting my tongue for at least 6 months.
Yeah.
He's like, "You knew?" I went, "We all knew, dude.
Right.
How did you not know?"
Yeah, right. Right.
I mean, I felt terrible for him, but at the
Sure.
same time, it was like, how did you even think, you know, like,
Yeah.
he even said to me, like, "Oh, I thought, you know, maybe like my ancestors or something, and that's why my kid ended up that way." I was
Oh,
like,
that's
"Did you ever
sweet.
meet anybody?" He's like, "No." Like, wow, you were really trying to hold on to hope, weren't
He
you?
was.
That's commendable.
You know, we can delude ourselves powerfully, can't we?
I guess so.
I don't think I can hit that from here. No, sure can't. I don't understand why these turrets don't shoot the ghouls that are wandering around in this place.
Yeah, that never made sense to me either.
Right.
It's not like turrets don't shoot ghouls.
Yeah,
It's
why
like,
would
well,
they?
it's got-
Why would
it's
they
got
be?
biometrics, and you know, ghouls, they're basically The Walking Dead, no pun intended.
Yeah.
They do it in the right spots. Put that same turret at your settlement, and the ghoul shows up and gets shot.
Uh-oh. Where's the Brotherhood? What the? What the? What? It's a bird that what? This vertibird just tunneled underground like a mole rat. You saw it.
Yeah.
A submarine.
Yeah. It's the new and it
That wasn't the Brotherhood. That was the Underminers
yeah.
from the
Wait, okay. The sentry bot is coming after us.
But most importantly, your package.
Yes, right.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
Have
cue
a
the Snickers
Snickers.
commercial. Exactly. Wow, that is some good advertising. All three of us thought it at the same time.
Snickers,
You know,
whenever you
I'm on the
wanna
West
cut the
Coast.
check.
Dom
Yeah.
is on the East Coast. Ginger's over in Britain. I mean, and everybody's still thinking about Snickers with the same cue. That
Oh,
is
dope.
effective.
That's why DNA tests should be mandatory post-birth.
That
No, it's
would
the-
make
you know,
a little sense.
I
It would
think,
make a
you
little
know,
sense.
If you have the delts when the child is born, there are ways to handle it. But like, I never had that problem. I saw my son for the
Sure.
first time, and I looked at him and I went, "Yeah,
Sure.
that's our kid."
Yeah.
Especially the first thing he ever did, he got his arm out of a swaddled blanket, which is, he's been an escape artist all his life, so no big deal. But then I'm sitting there and my mom comes in, I'm like, "Isn't he cute?" And I look down at him, and he's minutes old, and he's flipping me off. I'm like, "Yep, that's my kid." No DNA test necessary.
All right.
See that?
DNA
That's my
test
kid.
established.
If a nurse with a fat ass walks in and he slaps it, also my kid.
There you go. See, you had many ways of confirming parentage.
You were all sharing the same brains. Funny
Yeah.
but accurate.
Right. Yeah, that just means the Snickers marketing people did their job.
And should be sending us a check.
Yeah, possibly. But they're what we know is they earned their checks because we all thought what they wanted us to think in that moment. So there you go. All right, I'm heading into this place because it is a little creepy. It's kind of in keeping with medtech, I suppose. This ghoulified National Guard place.
The National Guard in the barracks.
Mm-hmm. Everybody knows that, especially on your first Fallout playthrough, coming in here is like, what the? You know, it's got a Walking Dead kind of feel to it. This place.
This
Wait,
was bad, but the
right now, McCready?
going into the armory for the first time was worse for me because I didn't see the
go ahead.
little hut with the sentry bot in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk in, get rid of some ghouls, pick up some cool stuff. I'm like, yay! Come out, I'm getting wasted by a sentry bot. I'm like, what
Right.
the?
I figured I owe you something.
Yeah.
And I always pay my debts.
Okay.
Here.
We're gonna rush this because I don't actually know if any of these ghouls are gonna sense that we're in here now that we're not crouched.
Hurry up!
Make it
you
fast,
goddamn
McCready.
toy Soldier.
Make it fast, McCready.
Just
Yep.
my wife Lucy gave this to me.
That is accurate, Ginger.
Soldier.
That is accurate.
Hey, I had a feeling.
Throw the toy soldier at
We
the
made a mistake
ghouls, they'll
blowing
be
up a
fine with
metro
that.
station one night.
Yeah.
We didn't know that they were on her.
I-
Took everything
It's
I
another
had,
reason I don't
dumped
have
it
an
in my
easy
own
time
house.
thinking of McCready as a romanceable character. It's like he gives you a wooden toy soldier.
You
Yeah.
may have lost.
It's like
Maybe.
are
I don't know
like read the room, McCready.
Miss Lucy.
No one here needs a wooden toy soldier.
I mean, it tracks though. He's basically a grown child.
That's true. We remember him from Little Lamplight. That
You
is
are helping me with
true.
my- I just
He
want
was
you
the
to know.
mayor.
Is it a
He was the mayor.
scrappable item?
Hoping
All right. I went for the romance for the XP, okay?
that's the path.
Sure, sure.
I was making a change.
He's I almost didn't. I was almost like, "Nah, I'll skip it.
Sure.
I'll skip it on this one, but
Thank you.
Chat, I think GP is trying to tell us something.
Keep pushing, he'll show you his toy soldier.
right.
Well, I'll give you a baby.
I mean, if that's what you're into, then that's what you're into.
If that's what you're into, that's what you're into. Truer words are never spoken.
Who are we to judge?
Yeah, it's too much work
that
judging
one-
everybody.
That one tiny 2x4 is gonna get in your way every time.
Every time.
Trust me.
Bye-bye.
We should get the heck out of here. Now.
It's too late for that, McCready.
I don't like
There has to be some part of this ghoul that is exposed. No.
You would think, but no,
What if I stand up?
it's not gonna work.
Aha! There we go.
Or maybe it will. What
There
if
we
it-
go. See?
It only took 18 shots.
It only took 18 shots.
If you would have
One
just crept
Kavitz
up
was
onto
like-
the top of that mound, you could have taken him out in one. But whatever, you know.
What? There
I
we
think
go.
the Blancavuto's like, you shall not pass.
Yeah. Exactly. I wish my companions were half as good at protecting me as that plank of wood is at protecting, I don't know, anything, everything.
Right. I need to rip that plank of wood up and like strap it on my
Yeah,
chest.
that's a
because I would be
romanceable-
vulnerable.
That's a romanceable companion right there. I'll
Like, go ahead, hit me with a mini nuke, but make sure you hit this piece of wood.
Yeah. Exactly. The most impenetrable armor. Although I did see, I've seen some funny like glitch work where people just picked up a wastebasket and came at enemies with it and like can't be touched.
Kathy would be very happy with you right now.
Damn ferals. They never gave this poor little
I
thing
cannot
a
walk
chance.
past the lunchbox without hearing, "Open it!"
Yeah. Well, you never know what's in there.
No, she just wants to hear the kazoos. That's all it is. She doesn't care what's in it.
Really?
Like,
It's
wow, look, a plastic fork. Yeah, whatever. Open another one.
I have had. Let's see here. What's the best thing that ever comes out of that box? Is it a Nuka-Cola Quantum? Is that
It's
about the
probably a
highest?
Quantum. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
about the best you can get without mods.
Right.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
say
probably
that's
Quantum.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing. And I've had enough of those kinds of things drop from them. I still open the boxes.
I remember I was watching a video. It might have been Jabbo or something, but they put in a mod, and they were only using stuff they got out of lunchboxes. And the mod made it so when you open the lunchbox, it would have like legendary armor or weapons or whatever. Well, at least a chance.
Right.
But then sometimes you'd pop one and it would just be like, here's a piece of chalk.
Yeah, a souvenir magnet.
Yeah.
Oh, oops. Okay, now we're too heavy, of course.
And you know, there's only so many lunchboxes in the game, so once you find them all, you have what you have.
Yeah,
It's all
that would
just
be true.
Random luck.
That would be true. I don't think lunchboxes populate. They don't refill themselves when they're open. They're open.
You want a lunchbox that gives out a full set of XO1? How the hell would it even fit there, Dave?
Yeah, that doesn't sound very immersive, but that does sound like something someone would mod into the game.
You know what though?
Like 100%.
That's how I get after the immersion nuts when you find like a giant gun in a tiny little toolbox.
Yeah.
Like, for all you people obsessed with it, how the fuck did they fit this in here?
Right.
You can't fold it.
Yeah.
It wasn't sticking out the side when you walked up, or else you knew that rifle is gonna be in that case. So like, how did they do it?
Say what you will about Starfield.
Immersion broken, Todd. Don't care. Moving on.
Say what you will about Starfield, but when they have the gun cases and the guns don't really fit in the case, they really don't fit in the case. Like, they are sticking out, which is like, okay.
Yeah.
Guess there's that.
Yeah? Have any goodies for me?
Or if you build an armory in your ship and you put all your weapons in it, you come back one day, they're just randomly gone.
Yeah.
That was fun. I was like, where'd they go?
They got
not in
better
storage,
about
they're
that,
not
but I still
anywhere.
don't trust it. Everybody's like, it's fixed. And I'm like, I'm not sure I'm willing to gamble and find out.
Yeah, it's even a little bit of a stretch for a quantum to fit in there, because when you look at the bottle, it's so big, and the lunchbox is like, Most of the stuff that comes out, like coffee cups or gumdrops or something, you're like, all right, but then the Nuka-Cola comes out. And honestly, I don't think I thought about it until I saw that comment. I was just so happy to get something I could actually use. Like, holy shit, a Nuka-Cola!
Yeah. Right. Something you can actually use. That's the thing we celebrate for sure. All right.
Oh, how dare you give up that toy soldier?
Yeah. Kate can carry it. I don't care what McCready.
That was a one-of-a-kind family heirloom.
Yeah. Right. It's very special to McCready, just like his son. So I'm going to take it about as seriously as he takes things.
I'm going to scrap it to build this outhouse at myself.
That would be in keeping with how McCready seems to like. That's about as much importance as he seems to place on his family heirlooms or his family. It's just like,
you know, you'd think the way we talk about this game, we wouldn't actually love it.
yeah.
I have this theory that the more you love something, the more shit you talk about.
Well, the more you have to say, and you know that would mean that that the women in my life have loved me very, very much.
Exactly.
And perhaps that's how I should interpret it.
But at the same time, you hear me talking all this shit about Kathy. I love her to death. But, you know, every once in a while, I'd like to walk away from a lunchbox. Nope, gotta open it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Every once in a while.
I need to hear the kazoo noise so I can sit here and go, yeah, for the I don't know how many of time.
Mm-hmm.
Can you pick up the lunchbox without opening it?
No, opening it is absolutely mandatory.
Right. That's the imperative, apparently.
She didn't even care if I take the lunchbox. She's just like, open it.
Yeah.
I was thinking you could.
I need kazoos and confetti. Open it.
I was thinking you could just pick up the lunchbox and walk with it,
Yeah,
rather than opening it.
I don't know. Maybe it's a console thing or maybe it's just a game thing. I've never really kept track of it. But there are times where I've seen a lunchbox that I haven't opened, and I try to open it in front of her, and it just picks up and goes into my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, does she get fucking mad. She's just like, I was robbed. I mean, we were robbed.
Yeah.
Like, no, you were right the first time.
Yeah. This isn't
I don't
about
really
me.
care.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
just
make
here.
a bottle cap mine out of this. I'm fine, but you're mad.
Okay, so where are these guys? Normally, when they sense me, they just come charging down. You know the drill.
Oh yeah. But you did come in crouched, so they may just be hanging out in the stairwell.
Yeah, they might.
Unless you've got creaky knees.
Unless we got what?
Creaky knees.
Creaky knees. Okay.
Yeah. I have those. I mean, to be fair, one of them was completely surgically rebuilt, so I should have those.
Yeah.
It's like Raoul and.
So was that under warranty, Dom? Are you able to go back and trade it in for a new one?
No. Hell no.
There we go.
Kid,
Just
if
use
I hadn't
9
played
shots.
college, if I hadn't played college football, I probably wouldn't be able to get the goddamn operation.
Mm.
It's just like, nope, you're stuck with it now. Have fun.
That sounds accurate. Ooh,
But
bourbon.
even the procedure that they used on me over the years has become obsolete, and they do something completely different.
What?
And they offer it to people who have had my procedure done, but you have to pay for it.
Mm.
And so I guess I'm just gonna be the 8-track player of knee because
you have the laser disc of knee surgeries, do you?
right, Betamax VCR of knees. Like shit, at this point, I mean we're this far ahead of the game. My knee is the CD player of knees.
What door
Like,
am
yeah,
I
maybe a
unlocking?
couple of people use it because they don't have a choice, but otherwise obsolete.
Yeah, right.
And I mean no disrespect, I say that with like 500 CDs sitting in the corner of my living room.
Oh, sure. But if Goodwill had a section for second-hand knee surgeries, it'd be full of your kind, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'd be dropping this off in a minute. Can I use this as a tax write-off?
Yeah.
Hey Mark, how's it going, man? God, I'm even doing the mod thing while I'm live. Happy Fallout Friday, sir.
Exactly. Happy Fallout Friday, everybody. You know what I'm doing after this? It's van time. It's the engine swap has become my personality. Until it's done, that is all that is going on with me.
You know, I've even told Kathy I wish I lived closer to you so I could just get out of here and go work on the van.
It's getting close, you guys.
Sounds like so much fun. At the same time, I would love to be like, all right, you take care of the kid. I'm gonna go help GP with the van.
Yeah.
Save some of my sanity, whatever's left.
Hey, that's what I'm trying to do with it, basically. Like, you know, we work hard, and if we don't have some dumb project we don't, you know, that we technically don't need to spend money on, like what I'm doing, then what am I? I'm just paying bills, I guess, and that,
Right.
like, I'm just working
Gotta
my
have
ass off to
something.
pay bills. That doesn't
You
sound
gotta
like
have
a life.
something to make you feel like it's all worth it. You know?
Yep. It's like, what am I saving it for? Like, I work at a parts store, and I see these really old guys coming in, you know, and sometimes they got nice projects and stuff like that, but once in a while it's a guy who waited until he was so old he can't really enjoy it. Like,
Right.
Unless you want to
and,
crawl across the Commonwealth.
you know, and he's finally got it, sure, but I'm like, I'll just screw around with something now.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
it makes me poor,
I've
but
always said that. Like, why would we die poor anyway? You know,
Yeah.
none of us are hitting the fucking lottery.
yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, my retirement plan isn't good enough for me to put things off.
You know, I mean, you've been at this YouTube thing for years. I've been streaming games for almost 2 years. We have a combined like 6,000 subscribers. We're never gonna be Mr. Beast. Okay?
No. But you know, that's
So you
okay.
might as well have fun. You know, that's what I tell everybody. Like, you know, obviously you've got your responsibilities. Everybody's got to be an adult. I hear that, but at
Yeah.
the same time, everyone needs an escape, and a healthy one.
Something.
You know.
Yeah.
Because I've had escapes, and some of them were not very healthy, and they led to horrible things. But a healthy escape is probably the best thing for your own sanity.
Yeah, it takes
And
something.
stuff like working on cars, or even when I go live and I do stuff like this
Yeah.
on my channel, like let me just get away and have some fun with some people, crack
Mhm.
some jokes, and and forget that I'm a grown ass man with debt.
Yeah, because actually getting rid of that situation is not very actionable. You know, it's like I
Right? Because again, unless I turn into Mr. Beast,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in debt.
you know, and what it took for Mr. Beast to be Mr. Beast it's not pretty, actually. I don't envy that, honestly.
I mean, furthermore, fuck that guy. But still,
That's what I'm saying is like, yeah, occasionally what it would take to have what he has had or whatever is just the price of admission's too high. No thanks.
yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I'm right there with you. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I could do that. Oh no, not my hatchet.
Right?
I'm kidding. Drop the hatchet. I don't care. It was just a bit that one day. I just like going GP.
Oh,
bring
you
me
should.
my hatchet. I had nothing better to do. I was working. It was funny to me. Okay.
Yeah, I hung on to that for a while, but I don't think I've used a melee weapon even one time in this
Oh, I know.
playthrough.
It's
I might have
totally-
like gun butted, so like gun bashed somebody, but that's
You-
about
you-
the extent of it.
You can thank Kathy for this because I was gonna bust your balls on the stream for getting rid of it. She was like, "Leave him alone." I was like, "Okay." She's like, "You had your fun with it. Leave it alone."
Yeah, at some point I did set it down.
Rise and shine, love.
I have an infection from sleeping in this bed. Who could have seen that coming? All right, here we go. I've been waiting for this.
You have an infection. You're parched. You're peckish. It's like, yeah, it's. Hang on, I'll just go down to the local Jimmy John's and grab something. It's a fucking wasteland. Of course you're gonna be hungry and thirsty.
Right, yeah. I feel like that's a given. Are you
apocalypse,
right?
man.
Are you alive and conscious? Yeah, then duh, you're hungry, you're thirsty.
Are you
You're
alive
sick.
and are your enemies dead? Yes. Then you win.
Yeah. Oh wait, water. Okay, hang on. Wait, we'll get back into it. Let's feed this Nuka-Cola addiction I'm working on having.
You mean like every playthrough?
Yes. Yes.
You gotta carry around like 40 pounds of Nuka-Colas because you're addicted.
You must piss rainbows if you're drinking all that.
Yeah.
You would think.
I think you must, right? Especially since, quantum is involved in some of this.
Probably melts the floor at the same time.
Yep, I like it. That's probably true.
You're just pissing Skittles for the next week because you satisfied your Nuka-Cola addiction.
All right. I think we have a sentry
Like, look,
about to deal with
everybody,
out
taste the rainbow.
here. Taste the. I'm not R. Kelly. Come on now.
Well, no.
I don't need everybody tasting the rainbow.
Okay, that was a bad turn of phrase. I'll readily admit. I will happily admit that might have been out of context. That sounds horrible.
Yeah, well, in certain contexts that sounds horrible. Yeah.
That too.
We built the context in which that sounds horrible. Hello. Oh, he doesn't get out until we go in here.
Don't forget to put mines down.
This would be a great spot
If you've
to
got
put
them.
down.
Or you can try Vaccinem before he even gets out. 'Cause I've done that.
Where's Kate? I think I handed her the mines, but that is smart.
Well, to be fair, I'm usually playing with a mod list, which is a lot harder, so taking no chances.
Right?
No,
Where did Kate go?
I don't know.
No, I play it with the loadout mod list. If you know what that is.
Loadout?
I've seen it. It's pretty cool.
Loadout.
There you are.
Lore out.
Heads up.
Oh, lore out. Okay.
See, I got it even with the accent.
Yeah.
Aid.
But yeah, no, I've seen people play with that. I myself cannot because I'm on Xbox, but I've seen playthroughs with that, and it's pretty cool.
Oh.
It adds a lot of stuff, but it keeps everything friendly, which is nice. A lot of DAC weapons. A lot.
Oh, okay.
Payday.
Yeah.
Well, who doesn't like that?
I mean, I already have most DAC weapons in my load order.
Yeah, yeah, I've got a few. You know, like I used to run his 22 uh, weapons, and I quit doing that because they tend to just stop being relevant so early.
Well, yeah, there was that video you made.
Yeah, yeah, where I
The
tried to beat the whole game with a 22.
survival playthrough with nothing but a 22.
Yeah, that was a rough playthrough. That was genuinely rough.
I don't think I can get through that GP. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, it's the funny thing to me is I died the most in the institute trying to get the FEV like cure for Victor or Virgil. I mean,
Virgil,
yeah,
because Assaultron.
yeah. Well, it was the Assaultron, and then those turrets for whatever reason. The Institute blue laser turrets were one-shotting me in T60 armor, and yeah, that was the roughest part of that playthrough.
See if you put the mines closer to the stairs,
Uh-huh.
because the robot. I don't think the mines will hit it.
Really? Like it doesn't physically come out of that? Oh, you think they'll blow up before it's out of the building?
No, it'll appear outside,
Really?
so it like spawns. So if you
alright.
put the mines like just around where the stairs are,
Yeah, all right.
Mark.
Fair
it's
enough.
It's not that McCready's showing up as an enemy. He's using like a targeting HUD type.
Yeah,
like in
it's
power
just
armor,
any
so
living-
everybody's highlighted.
Yeah, it's here. I'll show you guys. It's the backpack, the Institute backpack. Here it
That's
is.
okay.
Yeah, it has. I've added a radar unit to it, which is one of the things you can craft for it, and it's highlighting all living whatevers. So it's this. It's part of the Institute Technology Overhaul mod list, and you see that little glowing antenna over her shoulder. If you add the radar unit that highlights everybody, that's visually that's there. Yeah, that's what's doing it. And I understand that it definitely it colors a playthrough. Like the entire playthrough is sort of affected by the fact everyone's red all the time. I've debated whether to keep that in there or not because every interaction is.
I always ended up using silly little mods. I think it's called toggleable highlighted vision. And when you turn it on, like there's actually a little thing you can hotkey. When you turn it on, your allies show up in green, your enemies show up in red, and corpses turn blue.
That is actually helpful at times, for sure.
I mean, you never miss loot. That's for damn sure. 'Cause
Right.
You know, sometimes you'll drop a corpse and you'll be walking around going, "Where the hell is it?"
Been there.
Not with that mod. You just turn it on and look for blue. You're like, "Oh, it's over there."
Never could wrap my head around all this science stuff.
Ah, you're using friendlies in
I
blue.
wonder if
Okay,
there's
that's a good
button
one
that
too.
can get us the hell out of here.
Look, just stop complaining, everybody. Come on now. Hello.
Anyone's complaining.
No, I
you're
mean,
coming in here with me.
I mean my companions who won't shut up about.
Oh, right. I have the sound turned down.
Yeah.
So, gotcha.
Sorry. Yeah, no, the companions are whining about us being in here, and it's like, okay, guys, ease up. It is what it
About
is.
everything.
It's true. It's kind of their job. And my
Okay, your
job as a
knickers in
man
first.
is to not have No, I'm just kidding. These companions complain about everything, and I'm just supposed to listen. I'm not supposed to have problems.
Yeah, I run into that same problem, Mark. I try more and more to like not use because mine's toggleable, so I'll turn it off for a good bit so I can see like the stuff I've added to like Raider or Gunner level list or that type of stuff. But at night, yeah, that shit's staying on.
Couldn't have done it better
I
yourself.
see you.
Right? It's very helpful at night, for sure.
That's one of the reasons I use what I use because I can just hotkey toggle it off and walk around and have a regular game. But when I turn it back on, then you see, everything you need to see.
For all I know, there's a toggleable function on the Institute Technology Overhaul backpack version of, the enemy highlight thing, but are you not going to turn on? All right. Come on, McCready. Hey, heads up, buddy. He deserved that. I mean, like, he had 1,000 years to see that coming.
At least it went after him and not you.
Yeah.
He's good for something.
Okay, so we've got some partial XO1. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
It's probably because we're level,
You're just wasting
I don't know, we're almost level 60.
What's the point of picking up that?
Yeah, that'll
4 fusion cores.
I'm all for taking all we can, but you're looking a little ways down
Boy, now
there.
you can get into Vault 81.
Moving way too slow unless you like.
Yeah, now I can get into Vault 81. That's the truth. McCready, where are you
See
going?
Elder-
Don't you
and
dare.
see Elder McNamara. with
Look at
her
look at him
jazz.
leave.
Oh my god.
It's like, McCready, you know I need you to carry something, so you just left the building. Okay, there we go.
He's just like my kid. Every time we go somewhere, he's walking for the door. It's like, dude, you walk out that door, you're on your own.
Probably a bluff, but you know.
Not every day.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's like, look, man.
Sometimes
I'm only
more
here
than
'cause
others.
I'm only here because you
Look
need
alive.
Cheez-Its. You walk out that door, I'm buying a 6-pack and going home, okay?
Okay. I guess
Need and I'll get right on
good
it.
enough.
Ah, you got yours in your eyewear. That's pretty cool. It's okay. You can still enjoy it.
I think one of these Nuka things highlights enemies.
I tried one of those mods. It was kind of like Synth Vision, where they gave you a pair of glasses. They were supposed to highlight everybody, but for some reason it didn't work. I don't know if it was just for Xbox or my loader or what. That was a billion years ago. When
Well,
I
you know,
barely knew shit about modding.
KCI has that function too. The Kellogg cybernetic implants, you can
Yes.
have those do the highlighting thing.
I
Where's the
technically
sentry bot?
never- I knew it was there. I just never used it because I always have both mods at the same time.
Guys, where's the sentry bot? The door's open,
He should be out.
right? Like he's just run off. He's just run free. He's joined the theater or something. I don't know. Where did he go?
He's too intimidated by you, so he left.
Yeah, right.
Question
Right.
mark?
I haven't taken a single
Secretly on
point.
Assaultron, maybe?
Right. Maybe he ran off
It's
with an
invisible right
assault
now.
rifle. Right. He's cloaked. And not very aggressive. Weird.
Insert Jaws theme. Doo-doo,
Right. Right.
doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just see Kate flying across the screen.
Yeah, right. Kate just hurls across the screen. Well, but
Yeah.
okay.
Do it too. Go ahead.
Wha- That
You
is
see
the
it
first
behind
time
you going,
that thing has not been here.
I've never seen that. Like usually I come out and that thing's immediately just like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah. We saw that it was where it was supposed to be before. How weird.
I'm here to eradicate you.
Yeah. And here I was prepared, like I had coaching. Ginger had me expertly
that's why.
place the mines near the stairs. They didn't blow up, so it's not like this happened before I got outside.
That's why he's like that sentry bot's watching the stream. He's like, "Oh man, he got prepped by a ninja." I'm like,
Yeah, right. That's a pretty self-aware sentry bot. This is some meta stuff. Oh look.
That's the first time I saw that happen, though, so that's new to me.
Maybe oh yeah, when McCready walked out the door, he might have actually triggered it. You're
But-
not wrong, Mark. You're not wrong. I didn't think of that.
Okay, but like
You know how McCready walked out and came
yeah,
back in?
but he was gone for
might have
like
actually.
he was gone for 2 seconds. It's not like he took the sentry bot out, you know?
Oh no, I know, but maybe it just spawned and then took off. I don't know.
That would be an interesting trick. If you could go outside and then come back in and have it just despawn when you came back in, that would be quite the hack, right?
I've
Could
never
be the one that
actually-
was attacked at the county crossing, maybe?
No, we saw him in here when I was placing the mines. He was
Yeah,
in
he
there.
was there.
Yeah.
I thought he was there.
He
unless
was
I'm
there.
losing my mind, which is
The one
possible.
attacking at County Crossing is the one that sits in that field over there, and the Brotherhood Vertibird kind of stirred it up and got it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause there's that one up the hill. right?
Yeah, there's that one that just kind of sits there deactivated over here for no reason at all in this area. Huh.
Yeah, that's weird.
All right. Well, the National Guard training yard was a little creepy. Who do we got?
Okay.
Doc Weathers. All right. I'll allow
Yeah,
it.
I don't think you could repeat that on purpose if you tried.
No,
because Lord knows, I would have. Yeah, it's one of Bethesda's.
It's a feature.
Features.
Yep, it's a feature. We've
a feature.
experienced a feature. Who's over there in this camper? Oh, the police protectron. I remember him.
Yeah, you know what happened, GP? The Todd granted you mercy.
That's right. I was granted a boon.
Because we had been talking so nicely about him up until
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's get some XP. Wait, who's shooting what? Oh, good lord. The Sons of Adam have shown up.
again.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, don't you dare. Wait, is that a... No, that's... I was worried that was a settler for a second. McCready, are you alright? That's a creep. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I haven't saved in a while. I haven't saved in a while. Don't do it. I have to hide.
I don't know, something GP. Vat, serpentine, something.
Yeah, exactly.
And called a Nuka-Cola.
That's true. Drink all the Nuka-Cola. I like it. Let's just have a quantum. I never drink just a quantum straight up.
Oh.
Okay. All right, McCready, hold up here. Well, let's go get McCready.
See if Sierra Petrova? Don't know.
Sierra
Full- full name.
Petrovita or something like that.
Yeah. See if she was a companion. She'd
Yeah.
be romanceable when you just drink Nuka-Colas in front of her.
Right, yeah, that would gain
She's
affinity.
so infinite.
100% that would
Love
gain
that.
affinity.
Sierra admires you. Like,
Yeah, right. Sierra loved that. I think mixing
Yeah.
Nuka-Cola at the mixer station and drinking Nuka-Cola in front of her would raise affinity 100%. Those. And then why isn't she a romanceable companion? She does almost nothing else. Like why not add something? That'd be great. I would probably have her as a companion in every playthrough if she was a companion because, you know, I'm going to be drinking that Nuka-Cola anyway.
so you'd be stuck with some weird version of what I have with Kathy, where every time I do a playthrough on the channel, I have to have a specific companion because she thinks it looks like her.
This is the Sentry Bot. This is the new Sentry Bot.
That's
This
the
is
one
where
from
he
down
ended
the
up.
street?
Yeah, must be.
Oh, so he came up here at Attack County Crossing.
I guess.
Weird.
And then the Children of Adam fought him. As did, I think, Doc Weathers. I don't know.
It just works.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
Yeah.
All
yeah.
of it. All of it.
100%. 100%.
Oh, there's a.
Don't question
settler-
it. Just roll with it.
There's a settler mod for Sierra. I didn't know that.
Dangerous world
You
out
know,
there.
even if you could just send her to a settlement to sell Nuka-Cola, like, related items.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
Or
There's a funny joke. There's
set
a
up
funny
a
joke
Nuka-Cola
there about
museum.
Brad Burton's head.
Catch
Oh
me
my
up, Doc.
god.
You have any of those symptoms? Tell me.
Think I
Yeah,
saw
that's
some
fair.
shirts out there.
Yeah.
Her ears must have been burning because there she is. Hi, baby.
Hey, Kathy. Yeah, I think you're right, Mark. I think there might be a joke in there about Brad Burton's head.
Got more problems? Here's hoping, right?
There has to be
Yeah, I'll
somewhere,
see
right?
hmm
Wait, no head.
That was it.
Take better care of yourself in the future, okay?
You know, Doc Weathers is such a perfect Fallout doctor because there's some question about whether he's a doctor at all. You know, like,
I think he tells you. He's like, I'm a veterinarian.
yeah, right. He does. He tells you essentially, yeah, I'm a little shady, but
I know he tells you that. He's like, yeah, I'm kind of a doctor.
yeah, right. It's like, yeah, sure. Why? Why are you a doctor? No. Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I'm a doctor. Sure.
Well, yeah, I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
You ever met a real doctor, asshole? Actually, I did. I'm over 200 years old. Well,
Right.
good for you.
Exactly. Exactly. And I don't need to manage. No. No.
Workshop.
Why can't I use the workshop? I don't need to search the workshop. I'm not allied to the settlement.
Did you talk to the settler
I
yet?
thought I did. Maybe not. Oh, report my success. Okay. Slowly and painfully report my
The
success.
over-encumbered walk of shame.
Yeah, we're taking it. Don't worry, I have Nuka power here somewhere.
Oh, you can get her to work in the hotel with depravity. I forgot about that.
There we go. Is depravity a mod? That sounds like a mod.
Took care of those ghouls.
Oh yeah, it's a giant overhaul mod that is a.
All players of 76 bullion machines have double gold. Is it a bug or a limited time thing?
Say what?
minute.
Oh no, they do like double gold weekends and stuff.
Okay.
Every now and then.
Every now and then.
That's
Nice.
cool, Blake. I haven't been back to 76 in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. You know the last time I was there because you were there.
I was there.
Mm-hmm. Precisely. What
Yeah,
should I drop off here?
Yeah, Thuggy's mods definitely changed the game a lot. So much so that you might not even be able to use them on YouTube, but that's neither here nor there.
I suppose that's something worth building.
Wait, what are we talking about? Some adult-oriented mods? Is that
Mods like depravity and the stuff that Thuggy Smurf does. It's a lot of not safe for work type stuff.
Right. Okay, got it.
And so
Grown-up stuff.
YouTube's immediately like, yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you should have guessed that was gonna happen. It sounds like, right?
But yeah, and by the way, it's not 76's fault. It's a great game. I haven't had a whole ton of time.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been back in a minute.
Yeah, I hear that.
I might have to jump in just to go after the double, just go for the double bonus.
I want to eat something. Cram. There we go. Some cram. That'll work. All right, this is my settlement now. Apparently, does that mean I can sleep and save this game? It does. On this filthy mattress.
I mean, I guess you
Whew.
could build a clean bed.
I could.
He's just gonna roll the dice.
That's right.
Ow. I think I might have
Big
pulled a
bucks,
muscle
big
or
bucks.
something.
No infection. No infection.
yeah,
Stop!
yeah.
You feel rested. Yes.
Woo!
Now you can stay right here, or you can press your luck.
Yeah. Double nappies. Double nappies.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
You know what?
I'll readily admit that some of those mods that Thuggy did are cool. They give you so many extra options. Like, for one, you can kill and/or imprison Preston Garvey. It's a long story, but you could do it.
Wow.
And who hasn't
What's he
wanted
on
to?
trial for? Like giving you too many Radiant quests? Like what's the charge? How are you? What are you putting him in prison for?
I'm trying to remember now. I think it's something like either he's always secretly been part of the Gunners or the Enclave, and he set the Minutemen up to be eliminated at Quincy.
Oh, he set the Minutemen
And
up to be
basically,
eliminated at Quincy.
You can kill him because a little girl asked you to because he's the reason her family is dead.
Yeah, like that is some dark stuff. To
But
set
either
up
way,
Preston
who
Garvey
hasn't-
as the betrayer of Quincy.
Who among us hasn't wanted to kill Preston Garvey at one point or another?
There may have been a moment or two where it was you'd rather he wasn't there.
It's like as
Sure.
soon as you fast travel to Sanctuary, he's like, I've heard about a settlement that needs your attention.
Yeah.
I'll mark it on your map.
I
It's like, I
know.
just got here, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't even reported to you yet.
I know. He definitely is
Gunner.
giving you jobs.
Gunner sellout. Thank you, Mark. I'm a little rusty on my Thuggy mods. Thank you.
Wow. So he sold the Minutemen out to the Gunners. That is so counter to the way his vanilla character is written. Like, just so counter to it.
You only get annoyed when he starts calling you babe. It's kind of creepy.
It's always the people who are overly helpful.
Right? It's all a con. Just a big con.
Yeah. Oh, did I get them both right, Blake? Wow. I'm sure Kathy would agree. She'd probably like me to remember things about us the way I remember things about this game and mod. She'd
Well,
probably
you
be
know.
a lot happier, but that's not how my brain works,
Right.
babe. Sorry.
You gotta
know
pick
I
a
love you.
lane, you know, like it's one or the other.
18 years of marriage and damn near a week. You know I love you. But yeah, it's just you know, I met Fallout before you.
Right. We had this talk.
Fallout and I have had almost a 30-year relationship. So
yeah, I told you when you got into this with me that Fallout would always be my first
it's
love.
like you put it on the scale. It's 30 years, 18 years. You know.
Oh, it's the one that got away.
Well, guys, listen, I probably should jump off. I've got stuff to do. This is a day off for me, and it's slated to make Red Rocket Band progress because, like I said, that has just taken over my life. But here, I'll give you guys an update. I picked up a new carb for it. Met this cool guy who had a bunch of marine carbs because he used to be a marine, you know, like mechanic. It used to be his thing. So I've got like a big 600 CFM Carter AFB style marine carb. It has some weird threads on the inlets that I'm having to chase adapters down for. So that's one of my jobs today is to, there's a shop in town that probably has the right adapter fittings, but you know, anyway. But I'm going to hook the carb up. I've got to get the valve rockers like tightened down enough to maybe do an initial startup before I can really adjust them. I've got to wire up the electronic ignition and put the fluids in that sucker, and then she'll be ready for, like, you know, her first test fire. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. It's a flat tap at cam, so it'll be touchy, but as long as it starts up okay, it should continue to be okay. And that's, I mean, I'm right there, you guys. I'm at that tipping point where I will almost be ready to turn a key on it. So yeah,
I'm crossing my fingers and knocking on wood.
Yeah, right. There's a lot that could go wrong. I've been doing all this in my driveway and my tiny garage, you know, with my skill set, as limited as it is. And so, you know, there's a lot that could go wrong. Even major engine builders will wipe a cam lobe on a flat tappet cam sometimes. So,
true.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I am pumped. It's gonna be something. I'll have something to report soon. So yeah, today and tomorrow, I'm just gonna be busting ass to see if I can hear it start. And so yeah, the fact that I was here this long with you guys is because this is awesome. You know, chilling with you guys and chatting is awesome. Just objectively awesome. But
you're awesome.
But I am also ready to, you know, get onto my other obsession and be all about that for the next however many hours. So yeah, I am gonna jump off. But thank you guys, Jinja. What a treat. Thanks for being here.
That was awesome.
Yeah, welcome to the vault.
Great to finally hear your voice. Welcome back.
Right. And now I know who to ask about if I need to get you know, someone's perspective from the other side of the Atlantic on whatever. So yeah. All right. I guess.
No problem.
What's that?
No problem.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Thank you for this, GP. Thank you, chat. Woman, I love you. She just says I'll take what I can get.
Well,
You're the best.
That's a grounded perspective. You know, that's a realistic approach for sure.
This is how we make it. This is how we make it.
That's right.
She lowers the bar. I barely hop over it with my rebuilt knee. That's how
There we go.
It.
There we go. Got to help each other out, you know, like that's what it takes. All right, yeah, I will hop off and then I will go get myself covered in grease and probably not blink or eat or use the bathroom and for like 12 hours or something while I try to figure out some bit of linkage or some fitting. And that's how we make progress. That's how we make progress. Crawling along. As though I had some kind of busted beta knee, you know. I just kind of.
I see what you did there.
will go. I will go and do that. But thank you all for being here. I really, really appreciate you guys a lot. So, yeah. See you next time, folks. I'm jumping out.
Have a great
Video.
weekend, everybody.
To desktop. Bye, folks.